And welcome back, everyone, to the Cosmic Taverns. I am your host, Nitsify, and this is my co-host, Acrid. Yeah. Welcome to the Cosmic Tavern, where we do D&D twisted, wrong, and all in the incorrect ways. We do things heavily homebrewed here with sexual humor and sometimes some dark topics, but we don't talk about that. We don't joke about dark topics, though. We normally there's just dark topics because the world's a fucked up place. As it should. That shit really shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't say that. It really shouldn't be like that. It's just fucked up. Either way, welcome to the podcast. Dude, it's been insane. I want to mention this just real fast. The random blow up out of nowhere for the last video. I don't know what the fuck y'all drinking. I don't know what drugs you're on. But welcome aboard, question mark. I honestly didn't expect people to be showing up. When we made this channel, we expected this to get nowhere, and for some reason there are a bunch of people that are sticking around. So appreciate y'all. And yes. Also, just in case if anyone's confused, because I'm trying to do this disclaimer more often, I just gotta build the habit. Everything here is heavily homebrewed. That means the mechanics, races, monsters. There's an insane amount of homebrewed to the point to where this almost doesn't even act like normal D&D in the slightest. We literally use cantrips as like bonus actions because it's at will, and we also don't use materials for spells, things like that. So there's a lot of stuff we do differently here. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying. We're gonna be getting back into the Brothel campaign, aka the Katsu campaign. And where we last left off, if I remember correctly, my brain is blanking right as I said that. Oh god. We found Vampire Lady. Day came back, and we saw her burn alive. Died. Yeah, she almost died, but we saved her. We saved her. She's Gucci. What else?
You got to watch the new goddess of light get threatened by the god of death.
That's true.
Who was literally corrupting her domain by simply his presence.
Yeah. So we do have a new god of light, which is good to see. God of radiance.
Yeah, and she seems a bit more caring. She thought she was helping, which, for nature, yes, she was actually doing a really good thing. Radiance does boost nature a fair amount. How is the fuck ever?
All the undeads. It was that weird thing of like she was doing. Technically, she was helping. Technically, she wasn't. It was a two-edged sword because she put a insane amount of radiance into the sunlight temporarily. Which again, with there being like no light from the sun for like what was it, like 13 days, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
For that many days, there was a lot of plants, and nature just in itself was kind of suffering to a degree, and also with there being no radiance in the air, it really, really fucked over nature. So with her doing that, it kind of gets it back in place, back in order. However, any of the undeads that were walking around, or demons that were walking around on land, like just, out in broad daylight, quote unquote daylight, got burned to hell. The vampire lady that we had, she was only out there for like maybe 15 seconds if I remember right, and she had a burn scar down her shoulder. So it was pretty bad.
She was pretty much scorched. In the 12 seconds she was out there, she took 50 damage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I have cookie.
Wow. Fucking cookies. How dare you?
Hell yeah, man.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think this was the day Katsu was planning on leaving.
Yes.
Because he got his tavern set up.
I got my tavern set up. Oh yeah, we set up our tavern. We had opening day for our tavern. Right before we ended. So tavern set up. So yeah, early in the morning we're gonna start traveling out. We're set.
Hell yeah.
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 We're gonna be on our merry little way. I'm gonna grab Mia by the ear and drag her over, and she can drive. Actually no, she'll shoot me if I do that. She'll kill me.
All right.
No.
Roll acrobatics.
No, don't do this to me. No, don't do this to me.
Right off the start.
They roll an intelligence check first.
You can try.
I should joke around. No. That's what I get for having a +1 to intel. Alright, but God, the acrobatics is insane. With my fucking 19 + 7.
Alright, so Katsu takes a running start. His brain going, yeah, this is a perfect idea. This can't possibly go wrong. He leaps a solid, like, fucking 8 feet into the air so he can grab Mia's ear.
Agony.
The half tabaxi's ear. And in less than a fraction of a second, he feels an elbow impact his ribs.
Yeah, no, it's like one of the things where it's like as he's jumping, he's like, "Hey Mia," and just BAM! Like he doesn't finish the Mia, it's like Mia.
As he is sent fucking careening.
Oh God.
And you just hear a never grab my ears. like she is pointing a fucking claw at him like, I will fucking rend your eyes out. You little shit. You're lucky you're my friend. It is the most like you did the one thing that really pisses her off.
Gotcha.
You poke a cat's ears. Your life is now forfeit.
Fair.
Gonna be honest, if you weren't Katsu, there's a high shot she took a swing with her fucking maul.
Fair. She wouldn't do that to Enola, though. She would never. Enola's her best friend. She would never do that.
Yeah, and Enola would never do that.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know that.
No, fuck, I don't. I'm the DM, bitch.
No, that's my character, man. No, that's my secondary character. You know, in case Katsu dies, she can keep the business going, you know? Why do you think you never hear her speak? It's because she's a backup, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. But yeah, here's gonna, alright. Ow.
Fuck. You're fine, get over it. It's just the most, like, quit crying. Is the most. She is fucking angry.
You just go, I'll drive.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Fucking walks away.
Yeah.
She's going to a different carriage today. You get one else sitting with you.
Sad.
Oh my God, who's sitting there?
Who's sitting
That's
with me?
for that. That's for that. Okay, that's okay. That's for that. That's for them. That's for the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not surprised by the answer I got.
Who is it? Who is sitting beside me?
Take a wild shot in the dark.
Is it Alice or is it Roderick?
Yeah.
I'm guessing either. Okay.
It's Alice.
Gotcha. Yeah, she's
Alice, the girl who fails every time to climb up here, but she's gonna try again.
I'm gonna help her. Can I cast the help action?
You can use the help action to give her advantage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like boost her type of thing where it's like you know what I mean, right? Where they cup their hands together and it's like you put your foot onto it. Yeah, that. Katsu's doing that.
Oh boy, that advantage didn't do shit.
Shit. Agony.
So
Agony.
they're natural 7.
Oh god, what'd she do?
She hits her head on the carriage as she goes up.
God.
Like on the edge of the fucking seat.
Oh god. So it's definitely one of those things where it's like, alright, 3, 2, 1, up you go. You good?
Oh. Ow.
You okay, Alice?
I'm fine. Climbs up.
Alright, I'm gonna take your word for it. He's gonna walk around. He's gonna walk around and get up. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you get up just fine.
Yeah, I'm a Tanuki. I got climbing speed of 15. I'm good.
Yeah, you fucking Spider-Man your way up that fucking thing.
God, it's like nobody. Everyone else looking at Katsu actively in a fucking spider-like Spider-Man position going up the fucking caravan.
Yeah, nobody. Katsu.
Yeah. I'd like to imagine one of those things where it's like Katsu being one of the fastest climbers in the party, but also Katsu at the same time, like doing it in the most awkward positions possible.
Huh?
It's like,
Which is why
Jesus.
it's a 25.
Yeah, like, that's why it's only that 15 like feet. He can't go his normal speed of like walking speed of 45. It's like, nah, it's only a 15 climbing speed. Simply because you're climbing wrong, you idiot.
Alright, so Katsu's party heads out, and Ronrick actually gave him an idea.
Okay.
So they've got a pretty long journey ahead of them,
Yeah.
because their next town is Naporia, which is a solid, like, 10 days away. Like, it's pretty fucking far.
Yeah.
But Ronrick got an idea that they should stop at, like, they should, like, kind of, like, make a little rest stop after about, like, 3 or so days.
Okay.
Just to get, because it's one of those, like, he's pretty honest with Katsu. He kind of misses just existing in nature.
Yeah. He's completely fine with
It's
that.
one of those, like him personally, he misses that just existing out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's a good thing to do anyways, just because we have, with the amount of people we have, I'm gonna be honest, not everyone here wants to be a social butterfly. I'm sure some people would be more than happy to get away from the insane cities for a few days. Like, I know Hazir, we picked him up at, like, a town that had, like, almost no people living there. Like, a fucking... When I say small town, I'm talking, like, there was maybe 30 people living in that town. Like, there was shit living over there.
There was, I think, the population 82, and that town is on the map. It is actually not visible unless you zoom, unless you get real close to the map, and you'll see the word Matlock, which is the fucking town.
Yeah. So it's one of those things, like, I know there's people like him as well that also probably kind of enjoyed that. And I know Mia, while she wasn't really in nature that much, she did grow up in Crosstown, which is literally basically a town in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Pastow.
Pastow, the end of the road.
Yeah.
The end of the town.
But it is one of those towns at the end of the day where it's like, you kind of look at it, it's like, well, I don't, I can understand if you kind of miss, being around nature. Because you probably are surrounded by nature, because you're like right there at the Feywilds.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of suggests, like, on the 3rd day out of town, they just stop at some point and just kind of hang out.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys would head out.
Yeah, we're gonna head out. Keep an eye out for any fucking bitch-ass looking motherfucking tieflings. Normal stuff.
Okay, so Katsu looks at Ronrick and goes, "Don't let a single tiefling get close to the carriage."
Nah, he specifically mentions the red one. He's like, so those 4, the tieflings that have been causing us problems?
Uh-huh.
If you see them, shoot on sight.
Got it. It fucking knocks an arrow.
As long as nobody's in the way, feel free to shoot.
Oh.
Don't shoot
that's
a
a
random
bit more
pedestrian.
restrictive.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should mention that. I don't want you to shoot a random pedestrian. I don't want the guards mad at us. Also, if you shoot a noble, then we have a whole new problem.
Dude.
Please.
Blazens his...
Yeah.
God. I'm just imagining fucking Roderick. He sees one of the tieflings. He makes his arrow a piercing arrow, fires it, punches through 3 civilians, a noble, and a city guard. But he did hit the tiefling.
The last thing we need is a problem with
Kill him.
nobles.
Nobles or guards, neither one is good.
Yeah.
It's like, what was one of the normal people? Well, it was a cleric. Okay, what kind of cleric? Well, they were kind of a high priest. So what you're telling me is this paladin's coming now. Fuck.
And not just that, but also even if you get away, you're gonna have your head on a fucking wanted poster. That's with any noble. Because it's one of those things where it's like, if you attack a noble with someone with high status, they're gonna put a bounty on your head. Let's be real, chief. There might be a bounty corps, but there are fucking mercenaries. And there also are these things called bulletin boards at every fucking tavern possible. Wanted dead or alive, preferred dead. With your face on it. You know, the guards won't put a bounty on your head, but they'll personally come for you.
Yeah, the church will send a single paladin that is ungodly strong.
Yeah, it's like the level 5 rogue. Like, what's the worst that could happen? The level 175 paladin approaching at speed. And actively casting a ritual.
Dude, that just reminds me of the meme of the party burns down a church, the paladin the church sends to avenge it. Just the most, like, crusader ass fucking paladin.
Also, for those who are new here, I'm sorry, we rant a lot. It happens. We get off topic. You know what? Actually, I want to mention something. This is the fastest we ever got into D&D today. Like, out of any podcast one. We're only 17 minutes into the video, right? The funny thing is, normally we take 5 minutes before we get into the video. We got in faster than any other time. This is the fastest we've ever started. But now the rant's coming, because now we're talking about fucking memes.
I mean, it's relevant. That's the weird part. It's relevant.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's a relevant rant. It's not just like us talking about some bullshit like we normally do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Still a rant, but I'm justifying it. Oh god.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
First day of travel goes by pretty quietly.
All right. Cool. Go.
There's birds and animals vibing.
What type of animals?
There's a rabbit and several birds.
Damn. Is it a harrigan or is it just a rabbit?
No, it's just a normal fucking rabbit.
You sure?
Alright. Sentience check. This is the most unsentient rabbit you've ever seen. This thing has a -4 and it's like base intelligence.
Oh god. Fair enough. I tried to give it sentience. I really did.
With a natural 1. It is so far not sentient.
Oh god.
You watch this thing jump into a tree and stare at it like it's confused.
Fair.
It's like, what happened? What happened? Where'd that tree come from?
Oh god. Fair enough.
Ronrick, do you just shoot? No, Ronrick doesn't shoot it.
Don't shoot.
He just looks at it like that's not even worth eating. That's the most like that thing will probably poison us.
Fucking poison check. It is a necrotic bunny.
Joke's on you. It's a toxic bunny.
Oh god. That's funny.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but the day will go by just fine.
All right.
There's like a few like deer and like common animals that kind of like wander around nearby, but pretty much once the horses start in within like 200 feet, they kind of book it because the horses are loud
Yeah.
and the
yeah.
carriages are loud. So it's one of
That's
those like
fair.
the deer are like, the fuck is that? Oh god, run.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's fair. That checks out. That honestly does kind of check out. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. He would just. Yeah.
What do you do, man?
He would just kind of look out and just kind of go. So I learned something. Don't
you
grab
learn?
me his ear. Don't grab me his ears ever.
I mean, I could have told you that.
I did it as a joke. Didn't really work out that well.
She reaches out and grabs Katsu's ear. It was like, well, how does it feel to you? And she like lightly pulls on it,
What's
like,
that?
very lightly.
I mean, it's not. I wouldn't elbow you.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. No, that's not my guttural reaction. Like, I can understand it not being fun, but I didn't expect to be, attacked.
You fucking RKO'd out of fucking
Yeah.
nowhere. She could have done worse. She could have fucking like armbarred you.
Oh, I know she could have. Fucking wild haymaker. Ugh.
Dude, there's so many worse ways she could have handled that. But she was
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna elbow him. I'm just gonna elbow him. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm not gonna hit him. God, I want to.
God.
It's just almost like... Oh god, it's like, alright, the difference between a ranger and a barbarian.
Yeah.
Here you go, folks.
There it is. There's your difference. Yeah. Here to go. It's not that bad though. But I can understand. But I feel like the elbow's a bit much. Maybe that's me. Hey, Roderick, can you be a third opinion on this?
Don't
here?
touch my ear.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's right.
He looks over his shoulder, and it is the most. You just see the one yellow eye looking at you, with the most like, touch my ear and I skin you alive.
Oh, God.
He doesn't say it, but that's the look he's giving you.
Fair. Who just gotta look at Roderick and go, well, also, Roderick, if you listen, you right up. You don't gotta look at me like that, man. How's that injury? How are you feeling? Is it any better, man?
I'm feeling a bit better.
That's good, at least.
Like, move at least without it feeling like my side's going to rip open.
Have you checked with Alora again to make sure you're still getting it tended to?
She's checking on me.
Uh-huh. You know, if you walked over to her, it'd make it a little bit easier on her. Roderick.
He's on the fucking carriage. He's like, God, okay. You're on there. He goes, all right, boss. Fucking gets up. And you just watch him fucking jump off the carriage onto the ground.
He's like, there's other ways to get down, Roderick. You don't have to be so dramatic. You can climb down.
He does that thing where you put one hand down and then just kind of slide your legs off and go down.
Fair,
It's
fair.
still like a 10-foot drop.
Yeah.
So
Oh, God. Dude, just looked at Alice and go,
he lands,
Yeah.
you hear the fucking exhale of like a sharp exhale of pain before the carriage door opens and he heads inside.
see, if he climbed down, that would have been painful. He did that to himself.
You told him to go down. He was like, fine, I'll go down. No fucking...
Use your brain. You got more intellect than Katsu, and even Katsu would have thought of that.
No, he wouldn't have.
I don't know. But he just looked to
No, Katsu would have been like, I'm injured. Alright, I'm gonna do a triple front flip, cartwheel, and then land perfectly on my feet. And what he does, jumps off into a tree, landing side first on his injury.
Bruh. And no, he would just look to Alice and go, he's a little drama queen, don't mind him.
I suppose.
Well, either way, I guess we won't have a third opinion, but it's fine. I don't think we need. I don't think
Ronrick
really
grabs your ear and just rips it off.
Like, damn. God, it's the next level of, oh, got your nose. Oh, got your ear. Fucking tears it off.
Fucking, oh, got your ear. Problem, he's actually got your ear, and your head is currently bleeding.
Oh, God.
And you are in excruciating pain.
Yeah, God, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, can I do a sleight of hand check?
What are you wanting to do it for?
I want to flip cause like, are there like any branches nearby where there might be leaves falling? Cause I know lately I know the past few sessions we've had some moments where there's been like kind of leaves going around. I want to snatch a leaf, and I want to see how many leaves I can snatch, and just like slightly like do sleight of hands and like put them in fucking Alice's hair until she eventually notices. So I just want to see how many times I can do that. Okay. Here we go. Oh God, that almost went off the desk. So that is a dirty 19. It's a natural 12 plus 7.
Alright, you slip one fucking leaf into her hair. She doesn't notice.
Okay. Do I gotta do it again?
Yep, you just gotta keep rolling for each time.
Okay, 17.
Alright, you succeed.
Okay.
You got 2 leaves.
19.
Alright, 3 leaves are in her hair.
19.
4 leaves are in her
I'm
hair.
wasting good rolls for this. 16.
5 leaves are in her hair.
Dirty 20.
6 leaves are in her hair.
I like to imagine he waits like 5 minutes before he does another leaf. Like, so he's like timing this. Like every time 23.
7 leaves in her hair.
26.
8 leaves in her hair.
17.
9 leaves in her hair.
That one. Why did I get away with that for so long? What the hell? So I got 9 leaves in there, so that's 45 minutes of every 5 minutes putting a leaf in her hair.
Yeah. So on like at the 50th minute, he's like, "All right, 10th leaf." Her because this is the thing that happens with most fluffy folk, like half fluffies and fluffy folk. Their ears kind of flick side to side, like just listening all around.
Yeah.
It's natural for them. Her ear was facing him, and he puts a leaf directly in her ear. Like fucking directly. Getting it perfectly stuck in there as her ear starts violently shaking.
Oh God.
Trying to get the leaf. She's like, my ear. What the fuck?
I can imagine that that makes sense because he is driving while he's doing this. So it does make sense that he wouldn't even look and just puts it where he thought it would be fine.
Yeah. So all he hears is, my ear. What the hell? What is that?
He just looks over, he's like, you good? You good? What's up? You good?
You just see her violently shake, like clawing at her ear, get that out.
Do you want me to help?
you would see her get the leaf out, like flick her hair, then fucking leaves in her hair. She's like, what the fuck? What the hell? What is...
He's fucking watching with a fucking wide smile.
My hair. What the hell?
You just look at her and go, I've been doing this for the past 50 minutes.
I thought I felt something once. I want to mention, like, the DC was 14.
Gotcha.
So it was like, you're 16 and 17. She was like he got close to actually making contact with her.
Yeah.
So she, like, her ears, like, kind of flicked. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh
well.
God.
Probably just the wind. Fucking ignores it.
That is funny. That's funny. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. So
yeah.
outside of leaf abuse, that's it. That's the only event of the day.
Yeah, yeah, fair.
Like,
Leaf abuse.
that was a calm day. Nothing fucking happened.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Katsu, getting bored, decided to torture Alice with leaves.
It's my present. It's my present.
Oh yeah.
It is my gift to you.
Oh yeah, sure, man. That night, he would notice. He would see as he's like, "Oh yeah, how does he get in the barrel tonight?"
Yeah, no.
We haven't done that in a bit.
Cannonball.
Oh, what does he do?
Cannonball.
Like okay, so he's using the tattoo. Got it. So
No, not the tattoo. I just meant like he just does a cannonball. Like,
oh, okay.
Like you jump into a pool. No, if I said I was gonna use the cannonball tattoo, I would have said the tattoo bit with it.
No, you see, he cannonballs into the barrel as the tattoo variant and destroys the barrel.
I don't want to do that.
No, I know, but funny.
Yeah.
So, let's see how you go in.
All right.
So, roll in acrobatics.
Well, with my natural 3 plus 7, I got a 10.
Man, you go head first and you fucking dive into that money.
How the fuck did I manage that? I did a cannonball.
You did a half backflip cannonball.
God. So he's directly
You were like,
ass
I'm gonna
up.
go in. Yeah. He is ass up in the fucking barrel.
Did you at least put your pajamas on? Because I didn't
In
even
his
fucking
face.
think about doing that. Because that is an actual problem if I didn't. Guy didn't. That's a problem. Just as long as nobody looks, it'll be fine. It should be fine. This should be fine. Because I didn't think about this.
Yep.
Yeah. I genuinely didn't think about this.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those things where it's like normally it doesn't matter if he's wearing pajamas or not. So normally I just assume that. But like with a scenario like this, I have to be like, okay, did he though?
No, he
Because it actually
didn't.
matters. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But the
Yeah.
night would go by. He would wake up the next day.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, like, he opens his eyes to, like, 2 gold coins being, like, socketed over his eyes. So he's like, he opens his eyes, he's like, I see money.
It's a good day.
But then he realizes he can't move.
Fuck. Death check.
Dex save, motherfucker. Dex save.
Dirty 16.
What was your natural?
Natural 9.
Okay, yeah, no, it explain. Yeah, you don't move. His head is promptly stuck in there.
Dirty 18.
Alright, he moves a little bit.
Alright, we're getting somewhere. Shimmy sham out of there. Never mind. That's a dirty 16.
He's not moving again.
Alright, shimmy sham out of there. Dirty 15.
He's not burying himself, luckily, but he's getting close.
Yeah. Oh, natural 19 plus 7, dirty 26.
Alright, he manages to wiggle his head out and kind of like pop out and like kind of like squirm in the barrel until his head is poking up.
So it's like anyone that's not in that barrel. Literally everyone but Katsu, in other words. Just hear the rattling from the barrel.
They hear like the sound of like almost like the sound of like a dragon diving into its hoard to bury itself. That's what it sounds like to everyone.
Oh god.
360 in the barrel, like a 180 in the barrel, and like he sits there for like a solid like 10 seconds flicking his ear as a gold piece falls out of it. And he's like, He's the most, like he's like his right eye is still stuck closed, so he couldn't be bothered to get the gold out manually. So his ear just flopped back and forth until it fell out.
That checks out, yeah. I just gotta climb out the barrel and I'll be fine.
Yeah. He doesn't. He's not 100% sure which way he's facing, so does he check or does he just vault right out?
I'm just gonna vault right out. Let's be real. It's early in the morning, man. I'll be fine.
Alright, man. Dex save.
What the hell? Nat 20, apparently.
Oh, okay. He, like, pulls himself up, doesn't check at all, and hoists himself out like he would throw himself onto the carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going towards the carriage, he very quickly realizes.
Okay.
As he does a front flip and lands on his feet just outside the barrel. He's like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not going towards the barrel. No, he says towards the barrel, not towards the carriage. No, he says towards the barrel.
Yeah,
and just fucking walks towards breakfast.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna go do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab breakfast. Oh god, I'm gonna go knock on Yuko's door and make sure she gets food as well.
Yay, you remembered to go check on her.
Yeah. So she just hear a you go.
Huh? She opens her door.
Oh, you're actually awake. Did you get food already?
Alright, food.
Yeah,
she
go get food. She's awake, what the hell? Roderick!
Heads over to Allura.
Yeah, alright, good job.
He's already at Allura's. He's just sitting there outside of her door. Just not moving.
Fair. He's go. Has she checked on you yet, Roderick?
Not today.
Alright.
It's almost like it is fucking 6 in the morning. Fucking. She's not awake. Cut her some slack.
Nah, it's fair. It's fair. I was just double checking.
God.
Yeah.
I just now remembered that you have a half piece of platinum.
Yeah, I do. I do have a sweet spot. I also have my golden pouches from the Muras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God, it's funny.
God, he's gonna go grab his breakfast. Yeah, he's gonna fucking. I guess so he just fucking jump out the caravan, strut on over, grab his food, and then I guess it'll prep on for traveling for the next day.
All right, so
What's up?
God. You know what? He's too tired. I'm not gonna make him roll it. It is the most
What?
his strut, which would normally seduce people, is the most drunken walk anyone's ever seen. Like, like this man looks like he's blasted out of his mind and he just walked out of the tavern. He is fucking side to side. He's covering a zigzag of about 15 feet as he's walking into the fucking
Fair.
to breakfast.
That right eye is still closed.
Yeah, he hasn't rubbed the sleep out of it, so it's stuck closed.
Yeah. But yeah.
Is that is the morning?
Yes. Who's riding with me today?
Who's riding with you? That's for Mia. That's for her. That's for her. That's for her. That's for those three.
That's for Archon. Who, those three? God. Terrifying.
Oh, okay.
That's the most terrifying fucking passengers to have is those three fucking demonic kitsunes.
What do you
Fucking
mean,
terrorizing
man?
me for hours.
They couldn't hurt anyone. They
Sure.
only just summoned a demon.
Sure.
Yeah, so the person riding next to him is Yuko.
Alright.
She decides to come outside for
God,
once in
if
her
she
life.
fucking passes out, like I just better. I gotta keep my eye on her.
She's like, "I'ma ride with you." He's like, oh, "Okay." Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's just the most like, oh wait a minute.
Yeah. So it's like he hops up, he looks over, he sees Yuko sprinting at full speed towards it.
She's like, "I'ma get on."
Meanwhile, the other people who are also going to try and go on, I guess never mind then.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he just looked at her and go, this is the first time you've ever ridden up in the front.
Yeah.
Well, just don't pass out and, fall off, please.
When have I ever passed out?
He squints his eyes at that. I saw you asleep in the fucking public. Out in the...
I don't remember that.
Yeah, of course you don't. Because you were asleep.
No.
Roderick, how many times have you seen her pass out?
I stopped counting after 7.
This proves my point.
Just Roderick stopped counting. He gave up. He just stopped caring enough to count.
Fair. God. Oh yeah, he continued to travel all day. I think I'm going to try, if it's a calm day, I'm going to do the same thing to her, see if I can get a higher score on her than what I did on Alice.
Oh god. Oh god.
The fucking Leaf game.
Alright. Alright, so yeah, it's a pretty calm day.
Understood. I know my assignment.
Yeah.
Alright, Chief. Here we go. Dirty 12.
Okay, yeah, you get the leaf in her hair.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to notice.
Okay. Dirty 13.
Alright, you get the leaf in her hair. She doesn't seem to notice.
Dirty 21.
She doesn't seem to notice.
Alright. Dirty 10.
Alright. She notices and like stares at you questioningly.
So I got 4 in. I didn't get to my 9 like last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows he gets caught and just immediately looks over like just acting like he didn't do shit.
Oh god. So as the day continues on.
Yeah. A few days later. No, a few days later.
Yeah,
A few hours later.
Yeah.
Trying it again.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, no. Like an hour later, Katsu realized he feels Yuko like her hand brush up against his shoulder
Uh-huh. Alright.
as he turns his head. And he sees 3 leaves fall off from the front of his head.
He's like, hold up.
As he realizes that she had managed to place 12 leaves
What the hell?
on his hair
My high score!
without his...
What the hell? My high score, Yuko.
It was like he turns his head, he sees 3 leaves. He tilts his head forward, he sees the other 9. He's like, what the fuck?
Just shake his head so they just fly out.
Payback.
You're just looking at her and go, you beat my high score, what the hell?
Oh, I didn't know that was a game.
Yeah. I got, my highest score was 9 and I did that to Alice. She didn't notice a thing.
Oh.
And then I got one directly in her ear by accident because I was driving and I didn't look.
Hey, that would get people's attention. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Hey, Yuko, question. So if I grabbed your ears, would you be mad?
I would be bothered.
Would you throw hands?
Depends on the speed you grab my ear, I guess.
So, let's say, right, that I took a running head start and I jumped from behind over you and grabbed it.
I'm not a violent person, so I'm biased.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Mia's violent. I need to write this down.
That was already known. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, no, he already knew that. No, he already knew that because the fucking tiefling getting his shit kicked in on day 1. Yeah, no. It's actually it's just too much of a surprise. Considering, Hey, Yuko, you want to hear a story? You know Mia, right? The one that's always dragging you to bed half of the time when you pass out at the campfire. Yeah.
No, I don't remember those.
Yeah, she does that a lot for you. You really should thank her at some point, I'm gonna be honest. So, the day before I left, right, to start the business. Okay. Don't tell her I told you this, because she'll probably say that I'm painting her in a bad light or something. Honestly, it's just kind of funny. I walked into the bar to propose the idea of her being a bouncer, and she immediately clocked a tiefling. I caught her dead in the act of violence. She had currently broken his nose, and I'm pretty sure if I hadn't walked in, she was probably gonna kill him. Who?
Like Mia.
Yeah. Honestly, who knows how many bodies she's hiding?
You could ask.
I don't think I want to know because I think I'm going to be added to the repertoire.
The what?
Katsu, taken aback, because even he's like, wait, what the fuck did I say?
you see the 10 intelligence Yuko go the what?
Yeah. His fucking 14 intel right now. But even he kind of goes, oh, wait, what the fuck? What does that mean?
What does that mean? Wait, why did you say a word you don't know what it means?
Yeah, it sounded smart. I want to mention this. I, as a person, know this word, but then I said it. I was like, "Wait, no, Katsu wouldn't know this word." So even he's taken aback. Even he's like, "Wait, what does that even mean?"
What is that? Katsu, why are you making up words?
I don't know. It's probably a word that Ronrick made up. He does that sometimes.
The fuck?
Hey,
The fuck?
Roderick. Hey, man. How are you? I thought you were in the carriage. I thought you were with the Laura. How you doing, man? How's your injury?
Katsu looks back, seen Roderick was behind him. He doesn't know when he got there, but he's there.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, hey, Roderick. Oh, hey, me. Let's go. Oh.
Hey. What's up, Roderick? Hey.
Hey, bud.
How are you doing? How's that injury?
Oh, God. Dude, I'm just picking
Uh-oh, he's gone. Uh-oh, he's gone.
profusely.
Oh, do you mean that you imagined him sweating profusely? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you
Oh,
cut
God.
out, but I got you, Chief.
God, yeah, no, just the gripping collar, like gritting teeth, like, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I know, 100%. That's definitely fuck. Hey.
Hey, man, when'd you get there? How long you been listening to me?
Yeah. Nice weather, huh?
Dude, the most, like, his passive perception failed to notice Ronrick wandering up.
Oh, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah.
Ronrick and his fucking passive stealth being higher than your passive perception.
Agony.
With his +8 in stealth.
Oh god. But yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
The night would approach and would be mostly pretty quiet. So Katsu get in the barrel.
I get, dude, I full on, like, snake into the barrel.
Nature check.
What? Sure, man. I'm a ranger, so I should be good at nature. Yeah, +5. It's not better than my +7, though. Dirty 21.
Alright, cool. So he does actually know how snakes move.
Great.
Okay, so acrobatics, I guess. Or athletics, it's one of the two.
Dirty 16.
This man fucking slithers on the ground in the most like awkward fucking way.
Yeah.
And just dives into the barrel head first.
100%.
Like corkscrewing on his way down.
It's one of those
Like just
things,
fully compacting himself.
Great. It's one of those things where it's like he looked at the barrel, and for that brief moment, his brain went, how do I get in there? Even though he's done it many times before. Because that can happen, even like if you already have gone to a place like that before. Like your brain can still go, now how am I supposed to do this? Even though you've done it before. So his brain just does that, like, nah, how? Yeah, no, this should work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Good job, Katsu.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Yeah, I do amazingly. I snake in there. I'm doing a little shimmy sham. full on compact. Let's go.
Yeah, as the night would start to progress,
Yes.
and he would wake up the next day,
Okay.
and dexterity save.
Dex save. Sad 14.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah, it's happening
He
again.
can't move. His arms are stuck under his legs. He's not
Great.
sure how they got there.
Alright, here we go. 12.
Yeah, man, he's really not moving. He feels like he's burrowing deeper into the money.
Ah. At least I'm not ass up, so at least if I need help, it's not as bad. Now what? My fucking mouth.
You're like, I screwed myself over.
Yeah, I did.
God damn it.
Yeah, yeah. So what's
Yeah,
with the
no.
now one?
So he's like, all right. So if I move like this, then I'll get out. And he just fucking desert snacks his way down into the money. So he's about half buried.
Great.
So he went from on the money to halfway buried in the money.
Dirty 18.
He's starting to work his way out of the money.
Dirty 24.
Okay, he manages barely to
Great.
get out.
Awesome. And then get out of the barrel gracefully with a dirty 13 in acrobatics. Flawless.
Flawlessly face first into the mud.
Pain.
As he falls on his face, and then it's like lands on his face, and his body flops down beside him as he's just kind of sprawling on the ground.
Gah.
Oh god! As he looks up and just sees in the distance, seems really far away, but he knows it's only like 60 feet,
Yeah.
or only like 100 feet at most.
Yeah. What do I see?
You see Cryo surrounded by corpses of goblins.
Buddy. Good job. What else? Why you notify
He
anyone?
He doesn't seem bothered in the slightest. There's like 9 corpses just strewn about. Several of them with broken limbs.
God, dude. Dude.
It was the most Cryo that went threaten minimal, eliminate. I just killed them.
You just looked at just looked at Cryo and just go, well, you were busy last night. Good for you, bud.
Not that busy. Only took about 2 minutes.
He's looking at all the bodies. And he looks back at Cryo. Stop.
It is the most. He's like, it is the most. Only took about 2 minutes. Looks at the 9 corpses he can see. Those are the ones Cryo didn't send flying into the other dimensions.
Yup. So he's looking at it, he's like, alright. Good job. I physically can't say much else for this man. Words fail me. Oh god.
I just want to know what you as a person have to say to Cryo. This is the most Katsu has nothing to say.
I have nothing to say besides how many people are actually dead.
Like, let's say Katsu does a bit of like nature shit with survival, does a look-see, sees that this is probably less than half of the goblins that actually attacked.
Checks out.
Damn lizard and fucking baby.
What?
Oh, we have a
What the
random
heck?
Acrid. We have a random Chris in the podcast. Hey.
Why weren't you in
Ian.
recording?
We forgot to move the recording. Oh wow.
You fucking dipshits. I wouldn't have bothered you if that was the case.
It makes it more funny, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh god.
Oh god, it doesn't do any harm.
Yeah, it's fine. This is a fine little random thing.
I mean, I could have popped in and yelled and then they fucked like I did the last time.
God.
God.
Fucking cryo and Katsu
Last time-
ship begins.
Oh god.
That's
Burn
not
it.
what we
Burn
need.
it
That's not
before
what we
it-
need.
Burn it before it even tries to
God.
set sail.
That's some fucking Detroit Become Human shit right there. That's a 9-foot tall robot and a 4-foot tall Tanuki. Oh god.
No, I have nothing else to say to the internet. Moving on.
Alright, bye!
Ugh.
God.
I like to imagine
that's
whenever
peak humor right there.
says some like really dumb bullshit, someone off the
Uh-huh.
ether in the D&D world can hear some of that bullshit. It's like, and then they fought that random commoner that was like just a bit that's just like baking at their like bakery area. The fuck? Who the fuck?
It's just an extraterrestrial force
Yeah.
shouting at a random person.
Yeah. Alright, getting
God,
back on the.
I'm just
on the
picturing
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Dude, you should add like Chris's like PFP like in like a corner so it like shoots out of the wall whenever he talks.
I might have to do it. That's funny.
So it's just the most like and then it disappears.
God.
So whenever it talks, it comes on frame, but whenever he's not talking, it's not there.
That'd be funny to have. Getting back to the topic though,
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna get myself out of my mud, check
Yeah.
my damn clothes, and grab breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast today is stew. Has been every other fucking day.
Fair. Fair.
Morning stew.
Morning stew. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god. And then during this first hour that everyone's kind of existing,
Yeah.
which is when everyone eats breakfast, which is also during this hour that
Oh.
shut down for an hour because their systems need to recharge.
You're saying that crime has to shut down? I'm guessing? What you're
Yeah, he
saying?
shuts down for an
Cool.
hour.
Gotcha, yeah, because you'd cut out. Gotcha, chill.
Oh boy.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you would be
Yeah.
seeing Carissa, the artificer you guys have,
Yeah.
doing some maintenance on him.
Fair enough.
So yeah, she's doing her job as an artificer, even though he's not her warforged. She's like, I'm fixing you because you're the guy who is in charge of you doesn't know how, so I'm fixing you.
It's also good for her to fix him as well, just because that's a lot of your protection is coming from that man alone. If you want to be
He's
a
doing
rebel, you can
things
choose
just
not.
because he can.
Yep. If you want to be a rebel, you can choose not to fix him, but just know that if he goes down, a lot of your protection is going too. You're no longer as safe as you used to be.
That's versus
Oh god, dude, no, the
fine
internet's
with doing
having a
it.
moment
She's like,
with
I might be a
Acrid.
bouncer, but I need sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fair.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got you, Chief.
Oh, I understand suddenly what the problem is.
What's the problem?
Background things that I didn't choose to have running.
Ah, yeah, no, that'll do it.
My computer decided, but what if I opened up every single background subject that you don't use?
Oh yeah, score, cause that's useful. God.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy, but yeah, that day would go by as the third day
Yeah.
would get it going.
Yeah. Third day is the last day of travel, and then we take a break, right? Or are we just taking a break?
You guys would take about a half day of travel
Okay.
and then stop.
Fair.
So as you guys would get about a half day of travel, then you guys would stop, kind of park on the side of the road, set up a little bit of a camp.
Fair enough.
At which this point, Baylor
Hmm?
would call up and Katsu, Ronrick.
Oh. Yes.
Like Ronrick pokes his head out of the carriage because it's at this point that like Elora's like doing her checks on. Essentially, she's stitched up his wound, so she's making sure the stitch is actually holding.
Fair.
So she finishes checking him up, and then he wanders out like, "What do you want? Like, what's happening? Why are we being summoned?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Do you want to come with me? I wanted to teach you guys something."
Okay. What is he teaching
So
me?
So
He's gonna get me monk initiative.
you guys would. No.
No, I
Why
tried.
would Baylor give you monk initiate?
I don't know. Maybe he's part monk.
You already have monk initiate.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that I trained under a monk. You know.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm just thinking about that. It is the most like, yeah, you get monk initiate from the paladin. Now hold up a minute.
Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, but
yeah.
you guys would.
We what?
I've got distracted because Anya's in the side, so she's only hearing my side of the conversation for everyone.
Yeah.
So all she heard is a paladin giving someone a monk initiation. She's like, "Fucking what?"
The most, come at me again, chief. Hold on, let's try that again. Run that back. I need to hear that again.
That's funny. God.
Yeah, but he would take you and Ronrick aside and essentially teach you guys paladin initiate. It would take about 4 hours, but
Cool.
Baylor would also, after all that, after Ronrick heads back to the carriage, Baylor would pull Katsu aside and would just say thank you for getting him out of the mercenary business.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he'd be fine with that. He's like, well, I mean, I feel like this is a better thing that you could be doing, so I'm more than happy to oblige. As far as I was concerned, your use could be, better areas than just mercenaries.
Mercenaries paid, but I don't like killing for no reason, and when the mercenaries don't exactly like give the reason why you're killing.
Yeah,
So.
It's one of those things, personally, as me as a person, I'm more of a pacifist. I don't really like fighting myself either. And I try to pick people that hopefully aren't murder hobos. Every now and then I have a wrong pick. But they're normally kind of strong anyway, so they kind of make up for it. But, I don't know, you kind of gave me a vibe.
I can pick out two. I think I can pick out two that you may have miscalculated on.
To be fair,
Well,
those
maybe
people,
just one.
Well, to be fair, it's who I'm thinking of. He's a good old friend of mine, so. Yeah.
Actually, not him. Ronrick might be a bit stingy, but he does not want to kill unless he has to.
Are you talking about Millil? Are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. No, she's a bit. She's terrifying. I'm gonna be honest. She's terrifying.
Yeah, Katsu's only seen her fight once, and he saw her bite someone's neck out.
Yeah.
Problem, she's a human.
Yep.
She's got a human jaw, and she still rips someone's neck
Yeah.
out.
For those who don't know, she's a half Anubai. So she's mainly humanoid, but she still has some of the Anubai perks and Anubai tendencies when it comes to fighting. And mannerisms at that as well. Yeah, he would just kind of go, I mean, she makes up for it, and also there's the sheer fact that she was a person that got locked up by the Bounty Corps, like, ages back, and she didn't have anywhere to go, so I kind of felt bad. I wanted to give her a home, so...
Well, you did a good job then.
I appreciate it. I mean, if you look around, and I know you kind of had a job at least, but a lot of people here didn't have anything going for them. I mean, Hazir, I don't know how much you talk with Hazir, but Hazir was homeless. He did have a job. Nobody was willing to take him in. Nothing. So he's a good example of that. I think the business is good, despite the fact of the blood goddess hovering over my shoulder and probably will kill me any day now. Hi, Evita. I didn't mean it. Sorry.
You would
honestly,
hear in the back of your mind a
Yeah, no,
and that's it.
as you're saying so the business I feel like is... I just heard her go, in the back of... She's watching. She's definitely watching. She's watching.
She's always watching.
No, she's watching. I'm so sorry. But no, honestly, the business, right? Yeah, no, I feel like the business is honestly good though on the side because it does give a lot of people a shot at a new life, which I personally like. I was bored, dude. I was just a clerk. I was a clerk for the longest time in my life, man. I got sick of that, you know? This is something different. Despite, there's some things I'd rather not have, like those tieflings that keep following us. But...
yeah, those guys.
Yeah. I mean, eventually they'll die and they'll fuck off, so it'll be fine. But, I don't know. I mean, I think it's been worth it nonetheless, though. I mean, I've gotten to meet some really good people. So I can't complain too much.
At least you're not complaining.
Yeah.
That's the first step to being happy.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm already happy. I'm just terrified for my life at the same time.
At least it gives you something to live for.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah. I've got a lot of things to live for, honestly. I don't know about you, because I know you're a soul hunter, and I don't know what...
Well,
I don't know
yes
what's
and
going
no.
on. No? Yes and no? Want to elaborate?
So, sure, I guess I can. I'm not a soul hunter, at least not anymore. I haven't
Okay.
been for a while.
Yeah, so...
I am what would be called a soul warrior. I advanced up the tree from soul hunters to soul warriors, which is why I follow a bit more of a paladin set of combat.
Okay.
With smites, but I follow a different spectrum, which is why you've seen me manipulate people's souls. Having the soul sight I have, those are tendencies that soul warriors have.
Yeah.
Things that a normal soul hunter don't. However, unlike soul hunters, I don't have the same niche of gaining health when doing some damage and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I lose some of that, but I gain other abilities.
Okay.
But the fear of death, as weird as it is to say, is something I miss. Being undying has its perks, but it also has its negatives.
Yeah.
Death doesn't mean anything to me anymore. I've died more times than I care to count. But I found this place, and I'm happy here. So,
I'm glad you're
whatever
happy.
it's worth.
That's
Katsu.
It's definitely worth a lot to me, if that makes you feel any better. I honestly, I don't think I'd want to live, Earth longs and then go to another Earth and then go to another Earth and then go to another Earth and then I don't think I'd want that, personally.
The stories I could tell of some of the worlds I've seen. There are worlds I
Yeah.
spent all of 10 minutes in, because I was like, this is not worth dealing with. No.
I can get that. I can get that.
I entered a world that was in a eternal acidic rain. I don't know why anything lived, how anything there. I think everything there was immune to acid. I wasn't.
No. I'd imagine that would be the case. Definitely.
I'm still not.
Yeah. Oh god.
But yeah,
That's
Baylor would thank Katsu for what Katsu has done for Baylor. It's one of those, Baylor is not someone who would say this in front of everyone else.
Yeah.
As he is more, as big and bulky of a guy he's very quiet. He doesn't like talking.
Fair.
Because he has a similar charisma scale to kind of Ronrick.
Yeah.
While he does have higher charisma, he surely doesn't act like it. He just can talk better than Ronrick. It's just one of those, he's not gonna threaten people unintentionally, but he still just is a quiet person.
Fair. Oh god.
So
Yeah. You just go, well, I appreciate your hard work. You honestly do a good job as a bouncer, so I really can't complain about you. And also thank you for keeping the dancers in check for when they're about to do something stupid. As much as I
most
love
of them.
Yeah, as much as I love them,
Try.
I'm gonna be honest. Between you and the other bouncers and me trying to keep them safe, we can't do everything, but I do appreciate you trying nonetheless.
Try.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I do. I tried to make that as obvious as possible for you guys, because I know Ronrick has already gotten himself injured at this point, just trying to keep people safe. Oh, God, dude.
Yes.
Next thing I need to do is, you know what? We have a monk here, right? We have Isabella.
We have several monks.
Yeah.
We have Hazier, her, technically Mill, Lil.
I wonder.
Mill is a monk.
I don't trust Millil to train. I love her, but I don't trust her to train. But I might go ask. I might go ask.
That's not.
Yeah.
Baylor's not laughing. I, as a person, am.
I know. You just go. And I'm gonna run this by you because if anyone would know, it's gonna be someone that's been alive as long as you have. Do you think it'd be a good idea to try and run Isabella, to try and train some of the dancers, a little bit more combat? That might be good.
She could probably teach them some tricks of hers.
Yeah.
She's quite capable.
And also, if she could personally do a lesson with Alice so she stops falling on her face. I don't know if that would. Can she even do anything for that?
She can try. It's the most he goes,
Yeah.
she can try.
You know what? That might be. I might need to get Mia for that one. Mia's got faster reflexes. She elbowed me within seconds. I should get her for that. I'll do that. Yeah. All right. Well, either way, it was good talking with you, Baylor. We honestly need to talk more. If you ever want to tell a story, feel free to sit around the campfire during the night, and we can have s'mores and stuff. You can talk about some of the worlds you've seen. It'd definitely be interesting to hear.
I might do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure everybody would be
I'll-
interested.
I guess I'll do that tonight, since we're just existing, having fun.
Might as well. I mean, we're always down for a good story. As long as I'm not getting humiliated by Ronrick and Mia, that's one more thing that keeps them at bay. So,
At least for a night.
for one night, and I'll wait for the next night. And I do appreciate it. Also, hey, quick little thing. If you see the triplets, if you see their soul, I don't know how the soul thing works, but I'm guessing whenever they do little dancey dance things, their souls probably go squiggly. I'm imagining that's what my brain goes to.
Okay. He just says okay. He's listening.
If you see them in their room and they obviously have no clients and it's doing that, check on their room, because apparently they've been summoning things. They summoned a fucking demonic kitsune that apparently was one of the first kitsunes of mankind and is currently running loose.
They did what?
Yeah, I tried to look into it. I found out too late. Because when I opened the door, it had been summoned, and I watched it walk out.
Ah.
Tiara's been doing her best to try and keep them in check, but if you can just kind of keep an eye out.
I didn't know they were doing those things. I will be keeping an eye on them.
Apparently, Yilkith, who has been hearing them but hasn't said anything to anyone. I love
Actually,
Yilkith, but I appreciate he had.
In his defense, he probably tuned them out. When he is reading, he doesn't really pay attention to what's happening.
You know, I get that. I can get
With his book of failing tricks.
I can get that. I can get that, actually, now that I think about that. Because I'm the same way whenever I do something that I'm interested in, so I can understand.
Yes.
Is he reading 24/7?
Almost. Studying his books.
We might need to get that man some glasses, but that's good for him. Alright. I'll see you around, Baylor. Thank you for the paladin lessons, by the way.
No problem.
Yeah, time to become a soul warrior. No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God.
No.
Dude, the soul
Sit
magic would
down.
look at him and be like, listen, we get it, but fuck off.
It really fucking would. It really would.
Oh, God, yeah, no. If he ever were to jump into a different class, he'd probably go for monk over paladin. But the paladin smite is still useful, so.
Yeah, so you now have Paladin Initiate, which gives you a burning infusion and a radiant infusion that you can place on your weapon.
Hell yeah.
That lasts a minute, and it's just kind of a natural thing you can do.
Woo. Hell yeah.
Essentially, he taught you that the drawing on the smites is not as difficult as most people think.
Yeah.
It's just kind of pulling from the energy in the area.
Yeah.
It's like there's raw energy and you turn it into magic and you use it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same as any other fucking type of magic. It's just you put it on a whip and
Yeah.
that's it. So he made it super simple, which was probably to also help Katsu specifically with his low intelligence.
What the hell? Fair enough.
I mean, God, Katsu. Baylor has a 16 for his intelligence, so he just described it the best way he could. So.
Fair enough.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, so he would just, I guess, spend the rest of the day kind of camping outside, just kind of vibing, checking on people, make sure everybody's okay, checking on the demonic kids, make sure they're not summoning anything. What else? Who else needs to be attended to? I'm trying to think. I guess checking on Mia to make sure she's not still mad at me.
Wrong. Okay, so perception check. Find Mia.
Find Mia?
Yeah.
Well, is she hiding from me? 15 plus 6.
Okay, you see her.
Great.
She wasn't stealthing. It was just a matter of you finding her
Fair
in the
enough.
crowd of people, because everyone's out of the carriages right now.
Fair. Yeah, you just go over to me and go, "Hey Mia,
What?
are you still mad at me?"
Not anymore. She flicks his ear. Now we're even.
Alright, yeah, we're even. You're not gonna hold this against me, right?
Definitely not. Smiles.
Mia.
Katsu.
Mia.
Katsu.
God.
She will do this as long as she has to.
Great.
She is the type of person, and Katsu is the type of person, from what I can tell,
Yeah.
that will just sit there for an hour doing that till they're told to shut up.
Yeah, so for the next 15 minutes, they do this on loop.
Alright, who tells them to shut up?
That's for Ronrick. And then
God.
Ronrick gets advantage.
God.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Kitsu.
Mia.
Katsu.
Mia.
Katsu.
Mia.
And with a thunderous crash,
What the hell?
Yuko misses the door and slams on the ground.
You would just look over and go, Yuko, are you good?
I'm fine. Face down in the dirt.
Let me get you up. He's gonna pull her up and get her out of the dirt.
She took a nap. She's not fully awake yet.
Yeah. God, that's fair, that's fair. You just go, you know, honestly, I'm surprised you're even awake. Considering you even
Me
drove
too.
with me. You know what? I think that's the longest I've ever seen you awake.
That might be.
Might have
I
to
don't
get you might have to get you a trophy for that one. But good job.
Do you want me to make her a trophy? That's just Carissa. Like, do you want me to make her a trophy?
Oh,
Like
God.
a little spinning trophy.
God, he just looks at Chris and goes, I mean, that'd be kind of funny. That would be kind of... If you're up to it, Chris, I don't want to bother you.
Consider it done.
Alright, got it.
You see her start working away at some gears. Like, immediately starts messing with some fucking pieces of metal.
Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah, he just grabbed her by the arm, lift her up, and go back over to Mia. Mia. Fucking... Oh, God.
Okay, yeah. So, oh god. Alright, so you would see as Katsu starts to say something,
Yeah.
he would feel, god, what is this? It's essentially like a clump of leaves. It's like been like a bunch of leaves that have been collected together into a ball. That's just one of that just bounces off his head to make him stop.
I'm gonna swing around. Who the hell did it?
There are 4 people that could have done it.
Alright, who are the 4 candidates?
Ronrick, Hori, Hazir, and Imrak.
If it was okay, can I investigate to check see if it has burn marks?
Go for it, man.
Alright. 12 plus 7. 19.
Okay, the leaves are not burned, so
Okay,
the
so
odds of
Hazir's
it
out.
being Hazir is impossible.
Yeah. Okay, so it brings down to 3. If it was Ronrick, he would have shot me with his bow. So Ronrick's out. So that leaves 2. Corey or Emrak? I feel like Emrak would do some bullshit with her magic. I feel like she's the person that strikes me as the person that would cast fucking sleep on Katsu and Mia. Or just teleport them into a tree or something.
Just teleport them away from each other.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk up to Corey.
Corey tilts her head.
Corey, did you throw the ball of leaves at me?
No.
Insight check. Natural 18 plus 6.
Okay, yeah. She's very clearly jokingly lying.
He's like, mm-hmm.
Yes. It was one of those, like, she flopped her ears to, like, the left.
Yeah.
As she had her ears, which is the clear, like, I'm bullshitting you.
Yeah.
But I want to see you fall for this.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just look to her and go, mm-hmm, sure. No, I believe you.
I'm sure you do.
All right, well, I guess I'll go figure out who did it. I guess I'll go fire them. I'll be back.
Alright.
He walks off.
She doesn't budge. It just goes back to talking to Ronrick.
Who's beside her?
Ronrick's next to Corey talking
He
to her.
walks up to Ronrick.
Ronrick looks at him and just kind of like looks at him, tilts his head slightly, like, "What do you want?"
Ronrick,
Oh,
did you throw that ball of leaves?
I would have chucked it way harder at you.
How do I know you're not bullshitting me?
I want to mention he is staring straight at you. Like, no head tilt, fucking straight on stare.
Oh, God. Who just go, alright, well, you know, you really don't know how to play with the alright, I'm gonna go. He just...
And then, deck save.
What the hell? Natural 4 plus 7, so 11.
Okay, so he doesn't dodge the portal that opened up underneath him.
What the hell? Where am I?
He's like, alright, Ron.
No, Ron, really can't you believe you can't take a jump?
He just hears fucking Emrak cackling.
Where am I falling?
You have landed on your feet, just on a carriage near some other people.
Great.
So Emrak just basically teleported you into a different group of people.
I'm gonna find her. She can't stop me. I'm finding her. Where's she at?
You don't know.
Perception check. Natural 2.
She's invisible. She doesn't exist.
So for the next like 15 minutes, he's like walking through the crowd, like, where is she? Where are you? You know, the 4'1" kitsune, or the kitsune, Tanuki, who can barely see over literally anyone here. Like, trying to go, like, rummage through a crowd, like, where are you? All I gotta do is look for a purple dragonborn. All I gotta do is look for the aberrant dragonborn. I'ma find you.
And he walks into the midst of ML, Lulu, and Meja.
Fuck no! It's that thing, like, I can imagine, like, he's, like, looking, like, high up, like, he's looking to the fucking sky, because he's like, where the hell are you? And then he looks straight forward, and, like, oh god, where did you come from?
Yeah, as he has entered their midst.
Fuck. I'm hoping... So, are they all in front of me, at least?
No.
Fuck, what have they done?
Lulu and ML are to the side, as usual.
Agony. Okay, so at least it's not a triangle. So...
Yeah, not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, God.
If he'd taken another step, it would have been a triangle.
Agony.
He's like 11 inches from Meja. Like, she's right there.
Oh, dude.
Like, he almost ran into her type. She's right there.
Oh, God. He just look here and go, oh, God, hi. I didn't see you. Hi. Hi.
He hears the 3 people go, hi.
God, here we go. Just go, have you seen Nimrak by chance?
Over
Try and-
there.
Appreciate it. She teleported.
They all point forward.
Uh-huh.
Bear in mind, they're all looking different directions.
Wait.
They go over there.
Yeah, no, so he just goes, thanks, I really... Wait a second. You're just looking at him and go, so wait, which one of you are telling the truth here?
I am. In unison.
God damn it.
The triplets are all point in a triangle around him, are all pointing forward, saying that way. It's like, which one's telling the truth? I am in unison.
Agony. Can I do an insight check on them?
Disadvantage, because there's 3 of them,
Fuck.
and you're doing 1 check.
That one.
Okay. They're all right, so he digs into the ground.
God.
No, he
God.
just kind of stands there fucking baffled. Like, he's just fucking confused.
He's like, so, are they, is it like a, does she have like a portal and she's hopping between the 3? Or is she like...
Dude, all I'm imagining is just the cat with the loading circle on its head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's just Katsu's face right now.
Yeah,
just
no.
looking between them like, wait.
It is the most, have you seen that, you probably have, and most people probably have, but the fucking meme where it's the cat sitting at the table with the spaghetti and the lady screaming
Yes.
at it. Yeah,
Yes.
he's that
Yes.
fucking cat
I've
right
seen that.
now. Like the most beware, like, wait. I'll be honest, it's gonna take him a minute, so for a moment, he's just standing there like, hold up. Hold up.
So I'm gonna need you to roll me, unfortunately, 2d12s.
Why 2d12? Okay.
Well, don't worry about it, man.
Agony. Alright, here we go. Oh god, that almost fell off. I gotta re-roll that, because I had to catch that. Okay, so a 12.
Oh.
And an 11.
I was hoping those would be low. Okay.
Fuck. So what's happening?
So for 23 minutes, he's standing there,
God.
baffled. Just fucking ungodly baffled.
Yeah. So it's like, that entire time, he's like murmuring to himself, like at this point, he's like looking down at the ground, like just thinking to him, like thinking out loud to himself lightly, like, but she's to the right, and but she's to the left, but she's also
she's
behind
behind
me. Wait, so did she clone herself? Is that possible? Can she clone herself? Is that a thing
Dude,
she can do?
This is
Wait,
this is Lulu.
teleportation. Yeah.
Lulu ML. Imagine you guys just stand here. Like, there's a shot, they just stand there and snicker because they're fucking with him. Because they know where she is. But they're doing this on purpose because it's funny. They didn't expect it to baffle him this much.
Agony.
It's the most like, yeah, this won't be a problem.
They just see the kitchen that they're already basically having to stare down at, looking down directly at the ground, like, wait, no, hold on.
They are the lady screaming, and he is the cat, like, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
100%. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, so he's just gonna finally, after the 23 minutes, just look up and go, I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible for her to be in all 3 of those areas. To me.
You would see them realign, so they are like in a line, kind of, and all pointing behind him. Like, no, we didn't.
He just brings his ears back. He's like, Thanks.
They're
Thank
pointing
you.
behind him.
Alright, I'm gonna go get it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You turn around, she's right fucking there.
Oh god!
She was probably walking behind you.
Yeah, no. So he gets like, how many steps do you take before you notice her? 'Cause that is a genuine question. Because you know what I mean? Like, it's like your brain's already, like your movement's already in action, even though your brain is like, oh no, they're right there. It's like when you're right about to step on a bee. It's like your body's already in the motion of doing it.
It's like clicking the close button
Yes.
when you're like you need to save something.
Yes. How many is that? Oh god. So he takes 4 steps forward before being like, oh wait, shit. Wait, you're right there.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Katsu.
Yeah.
In all of his 4'2" glory.
4'1".
Oh god, yeah. Meanwhile, Emrak, 6 foot.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he runs into her.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least it's not like running into the damn triplets. That's fucking worse. But
So he just can't essentially like runs his face into her abs essentially.
yeah.
That's the best way I can describe that. It's the most like it could have been worse.
Yeah, no, it really could
Shorter,
worse.
It would have been way worse.
Yep. That's why I was like, well, it's not as bad as the triplets. Yeah, no. Yeah, so he just slams it to the abs and just goes, oh, sorry. I don't think you'd be right there. Why, you knew I was looking for you. Why didn't you say anything?
Eh.
I was trying to figure out where you were. What do you mean,
What's up? She just says, "What's up?"
History check. Do you even remember, buddy? Because I myself have slightly forgotten. No, you fucking
man.
don't.
My man. Come on, my man.
It would just, you see like a fucking dial. Like he'd gone to the mode of like, what was I was gonna talk to you about. No. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. It was I'm gonna go. He just starts walking away.
God, okay, I'm assuming you as a person forgot too.
Yes.
God, okay.
Yeah, so he just turned to go walk away because I'm not just gonna walk directly into her again.
Alright, so he turns how many degrees?
I'll roll I guess a D10. I as a person didn't think about how much I had to turn. I was just gonna turn. What should I roll
Okay,
for
well,
this?
are you
Yeah.
Are you turning around like just 180, or?
I mean, normally when you walk away from someone, normally you just do a 180. So probably.
All right. So how many steps does he take?
Don't tell me they're still there. Why are they still there? Why?
They haven't moved to the triplets. They're weird. They don't move very
Why
much.
the hell? Fucking 4. I rolled a D4 and I got 4 again. The dice hate me today. What the fuck?
Oh god. So he
About
yet again.
Yeah.
He does it again.
I'm about to be treated like a fucking tennis ball.
Luckily for you, there's no knockback. But there's no knockback.
Fuck. Dex check. Because that's basically a reaction check. Please, buddy, for the love of everything. Fucking nat 2.
Why is it only with these kinds of interactions that your character breathes?
I don't know. This isn't on purpose. I literally can't make this shit up.
I mean, you could, but you wouldn't.
No. I normally stick with what if I roll something. That's a rap, chief. Agony.
Oh god. Okay, so how many? So I need to roll that dice, and now I need to roll these dice. This is how many seconds he's standing there.
Oh god.
Okay. Imrak, do you save him from his own embarrassment? That doesn't tell me.
Oh god.
That doesn't tell me.
Don't be decisive
doesn't
about
tell
this,
me.
Emrak, please.
He's gonna be there a bit. Don't be indecisive.
Yeah, don't be decisive, you asshole. Oh god.
Alright, so here's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Katsu promptly does what he did last time to fucking Dementia, I think it is.
Yeah.
Dementia. Dementia. Puts his fucking face directly into her chest
Oh gosh, damn it.
and
Yeah.
stands there unmoving.
Yeah.
As his brain enters again the feedback loop of wait, what do I do?
Yeah, but then also that general thing of like, to his left there is someone, to his right there is someone, and behind him is someone. So actually, where the fuck do you go?
Yeah, this is where like the problem was last time was there was a wall behind him, so he's like, well, I can't go backwards. But he
Yeah.
could, but his brain was like, no, you can't.
Yeah, the problem with this one, he actually can't go anywhere.
I mean, he can't just take a step backwards, but
That's
anyway.
true, yeah, that's true, yeah,
There's 4 feet, there's plenty of room.
But there is a, yeah, there's just that
There's
panic
still the
freeze.
feedback. Yeah,
Oh,
for
God.
20 seconds he's there, and then he feels a portal open and snap him away from that.
Thank goodness.
He would have been there for 33 before he was able to move.
Great. Where am I?
Who the fuck knows? Imrak, did you like plan where this was going, or did you just send him off into Africa?
I'm just in a different city.
You're back in North Pass.
Fuck.
That's way out of her range.
Imagine though. Yeah.
Fucking imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he appears on the 3rd carriage.
Huh? Fair. Yeah, so he just pops and he's like,
Hi. Just fucking Renata standing there,
hi.
like sitting there.
How are you, Renata?
I'm good.
You hanging in there, buddy?
Why are you a tomato?
I fucked up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
So, you know how heights are a thing? And everybody,
Like-
yeah, like people's
Oh,
heights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Turned around, and the triplets were right behind me.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
see
wait.
the height difference.
Oh wait.
Yeah. And I took one step too much forward.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a day. How are you? How are you, Renata? You doing good?
I'm fine.
Yeah. I see you got closer with Mia. That's good to see. At least you're making some friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is nice, and honestly, this place is better than where I was.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
As long as you're happy, that's what matters.
I might not show it. I do know that I'm not a very outwardly expressive person, but I am happier than what I was.
I mean,
So,
I can understand. You kind of had a shit life, so I understand.
yeah.
I was kind of blessed. I didn't end up in the desert being tamed or treated like a fucking beast.
Yeah, that's a good way of viewing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, they don't treat you well, and I can tell that obviously. It doesn't take a genius to know that one.
And then you would hear Millil pipe in.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, the desert's quite terrible.
Yeah.
I would know. I killed 14 people, and then she goes back inside.
I believe it. I believe it.
They deserved it. Do 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 do.
I'll believe you, and I'm just gonna leave it there. Here's this little
He fucking makes a do 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 do. Just vibing.
Nah.
She's just vibing in her own little space.
Here's look to Renata and just kind of go, well, if you ever want to chat with anyone about desert stuff, I mean, there is Millil. If anyone can understand your problems, it'd be her for sure. So, if you ever want to talk about it. My ears are always open too, but I know you know Mia better, so I know you'll probably chat with her, which makes sense. But if you ever
me a bit.
yeah, and if you just want to like give you a reminder that if you ever feel at any point in time that you're no longer enjoying being here, and that would be sad, but if that ever does come to the case, let me know. You're more than free to do your own stuff at the end of the day. I'm not going to be that person that's holding you back.
Okay.
I'm not going to be that asshole that's like, oh, stay with me, or you gunshot. Okay, they can go fuck themselves. They're going to act like that. I want to let you know. Yeah.
For the first time,
Yeah.
and probably ever, he actually hears her chuckling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he got an actual reaction out of her.
Great. I want to let you know when he did that fucking voice, he definitely flattens his ears and has them point out in different directions to the side. Like the left ear pointing to the left and the right pointing to the right, and making the dumbest fucking face possible. Yeah. Yeah, no, he just go, yeah. Either way, just, if you ever need anything, let me know. Again, I want to make sure you're actually taken care of like the rest, so. I've already drilled into Hazir's head, so. Hazir!
You just see fucking the two carriages up. Hazir look up like, what's happening? Why am I being summoned?
Don't forget to have fun.
Yeah.
Don't be a little gremlin hermit sitting on a carriage. You can socialize. You can do that.
You see him more crossed his legs.
Don't give me that attitude. Hazir.
How to mention? He's like right next to everything that's happening where everyone's hanging out. He's just, being a monk, sitting there cross-legged, just existing, listening to everything, and he's getting shade thrown at him from 80 feet away. Like, actually far away from the interaction.
Oh, God. You just go, hey, why don't you talk to... I should go over there. Hold on. Renata, you need anything before I walk over? You can hang out with them if you want, by the way. You don't have to be so far away.
I'll have it come over during the night.
Okay.
Right now, I'm existing.
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna go over to there. I need to talk. I need to give Hazir a piece of my mind.
Oh boy, giving shade to everyone.
Yeah. He's gonna jump on over and, talk with Hazir. You just go to Hazir and just kind of go, hey, buddy. So, if I remember right, you're hitting off real well with Carissa. You gonna talk with her more? You just gonna...
He just tilts his head at him.
Listen,
what are you implying, bud?
I'm not implying anything. I'm not implying anything, I'm just saying you seem to get along real well with her. Maybe it'd be worth looking into. I'm just saying. You seem to get along with her real well. Maybe make a friend or two. You also got along with Alora real well. Maybe chat with her a bit. Maybe get a little bit of friendship going on there. Maybe something a little bit more if it goes that way, but that's for another day. He's... Because if I remember right, Carissa got along really well with Roderick and Hazier. And Hazier got along really well with Carissa and Alora. That's why that's why he's being like, hey, listen.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Also, his silence is his response. He doesn't say a word.
So Katsu
just kind of.
Yeah.
Katsu is like, so yeah, you did, yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so yeah.
He waits for
So,
like
yeah.
15 seconds.
So yeah.
He waits for 15 seconds. He's like,
Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a fair reaction.
No,
He
no,
walks
no.
away.
no, he would wait there for 15 seconds to go. All right, I'm gonna picture that you set up. I'm gonna imagine that you shook your head yes, and that you're actively gonna walk over and start chatting with Carissa. Good for you, buddy. I'm gonna go now. You have fun though, bud.
Okay.
Enjoy the festivities, actually, though. Like, jokes aside, enjoy the resting time and festivities. So.
Yeah, he would notice. He would look over and see Millil coming back out of her carriage
Yeah.
and hanging out with Yokith and Sassalus.
Yeah.
The three of them are hanging out as they do.
I need to check on them later on. I'll get to them eventually. I know there's a lot of checking on people right now, but I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of NPCs here that I've talked with like once or twice, or I haven't really properly checked on in a while, and I'm like, I need to actually make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
You've
checked on.
I know who I've checked on. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Chief. I've got a mental note. So where?
Oh God, I don't trust that.
Where the hell is Isabella?
She is somewhere. You don't know.
I got more perception check.
Perception check.
Yes. So with my 11. Wait,
Yeah,
she's
she's
shinies, right?
Let me look at her fucking image.
I think she... No, she doesn't. Fuck. I was gonna be like, yeah, I have advantage because of shinies, but she has no shinies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of dull toned things.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah, so his eyes are distracted by the triplets and their shinies.
Fuck. No. Do the triplets even have shinies? Oh, they have. I guess they have the golden bits to that can connect onto their chokers. Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, and on their hips and things like that. Like,
Yeah.
all their clothing has like golden loops that connect everything, all the tying bits. So
Yeah.
Unfortunately enough for him.
Yeah. So it's he's scanning on the second caravan, scanning around, and you see his eyes widen as he looks over at them, and then continue scanning.
Yeah, but his eyes keep flicking over like, oh my god, wait, there's a different loop. Oh, it's a
Oh,
different one.
look
that
at that shiny. So it's every now and then the
polished.
triplets can see, if they look up ever at him, they see him scanning, quick dart, scanning, quick dart, scanning, quick. God.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah. So, I guess I'm just not gonna find Isabella.
You can try again.
I'll try again. I'm just not allowed to, apparently, with the natural 2 plus 6. I'm just not allowed to, apparently.
Yeah, so he gives up, hops down, and runs into her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like, oh. Hi. I was looking for you. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Yeah, I should have just done it this way before. I stood on the caravan for a while trying to find you. I could not find you in that mass of people. It doesn't help when there are shinies that are actively distracting. But I figured I should do a quick little check-in on you, make sure everything's okay. I know we haven't properly chatted in a hot minute, but you doing good? Uh-oh. Whoa. Alright, we're back. We had to go deal with something real quick.
Sorry, life.
Yes, that happens. So, where were we? What? I don't even remember what's going on right now.
You just smacked into Isabella's back.
Oh.
Like, you just ran into her. You're like, man, I can't fight her. Hops down. Oh, hi.
Here's the oh, hi, ow, oh, how are you?
Spins around. She's
God.
just like, who the fuck ran into my ass?
God, wait, what's her height? This is actually bad.
Yeah, she's like, I think she's 6'3".
Oh, fuck. No, yeah.
So, like,
she's also mainly the leg from the picture, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we go to her image,
We talked about this, like, on the podcast. She's mainly... Yeah. Oh,
she
fuck.
is legs. Yeah. Oh, God.
Fuck. I'm literally...
I did...
Katsu actually would be at ass level, which is the problem.
No, like, I imagine, like, my brain defaulted to, like, his chest ran into her ass, because that's, like, the normal disproportion for most tall people.
Yeah.
Isabella is different in the fact that she is leg, like, 15% torso, and then, like, 5% head.
It's one of those things where it's like, for a comparison for some people, think of, like, you know how, like, normally people have, like, a 50% torso, 50% leg, you know, like, connection. This lady has, like, a 80% leg, like, 20% torso type of thing going on. So it's that thing of a lot of her height just comes from her legs. I'm pretty sure, like, actually, like, measuring that, technically her legs are basically, like, almost a little bit more than twice the length of, like, her torso. So, yeah, no, this is really, this is bad. God, dude, this is not Katsu's day.
No, Katsu. Everyone give him a round of applause.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, there would be fucking knockback on that. I'm gonna be real, Chief. That man's on his fucking back.
She also spun around on, like, her heel because, you know, acrobatic fucking person.
Yeah. So fucking whiplash got you.
He, like, hits Ricochet's back, then just gets sent backwards.
God. Yeah, so you just hear, ow. Sorry
You
about
alright?
that. Yeah, no, I hopped off the caravan and I slammed into you. I didn't know you were down here.
How did you miss me?
There was too many shinies. I was trying to find you. There was too many shinies.
The plague of the Tanuki.
I couldn't focus.
Fair enough. What's you need?
I was just gonna check on you, make sure you're doing fine. I hadn't properly checked on you since I hired you, honestly, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still here, aren't I?
You know, that's true. You're also still alive, which is also good to see.
Yeah.
I want to make sure, because you're over in, if I remember correctly, and you see him, like, pull out, like, a little notepad. You're in... let me see.
Dude, I'm just imagining the most he's uncrinkling, the most, like, destroyed, like, piece of paper.
Where are you? You're on here somewhere. Hold on, just give me a moment. Where are... I don't have you written down on this thing. You've been driving for number 3, right? Caravan 3. They've been making sure... Okay.
I've been sitting next to Baylor.
Okay, cool. They've been making sure to give turns so that way you're not driving all the time, right? So it's not you doing all the work? Okay, that's good.
I'm searching with Baylor.
I just wanted to double check, make sure they're actually, you know, doing it right and you're not having to overhaul work. I don't want that happening to you. So, okay, that's good. I mean, I don't imagine Baylor would. He's a really good person. So.
He also doesn't seem to sleep much.
No, I think it's because of that whole, like, Shadarka thing he has going on with him. You know, dark, mysterious man. You know how that is. Everyone wants him. You know how that is. That's like the stereotype thing, right? They always want the dark. They always want the dark, tall, handsome man. That's normally how that goes. Yeah. Aww.
Isabella makes no fucking comment on that. She's dead silent. She's like,
I'm not shipping you. That's not what that's not what I'm implying.
Okay, because it's really how that came off.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. But if you do want to, feel free to. But that's not what I was implying.
Alright, no, I'm good.
Alright, cool.
Not my type.
No, fair enough. You prefer, like, people that aren't, like, constantly, like, re-dying and coming back to New Worlds, I'm guessing.
What?
Yeah, no, he's a soul, he's like a soul warrior. He kind of, like, dies and then he goes into a new world. He's seen a lot of worlds.
Cat with loading circle face. Like.
Oh god. There you go. Yeah, no, it's trippy. You should talk to him about that. I mean, you ride with him all the time. I thought you would have known this.
I mean, we've talked about things. He's mentioned lightly, but he has never mentioned. As far as he described it, he dealt with soul magic.
Yeah.
He didn't really go into much detail.
Yeah, I mean, he was telling me recently, like, there was, like, an acidic world he showed up in, and everything was immune to acid except him, so he just kind of, himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, there's just the face that I'm imagining.
Yeah.
I sent in general.
Oh, boy, what did you send? Oh, yeah, no, definitely. It's like the eyebrows furrowed, squinting like, oh, hell.
Frowning, just loading bar of the center of the head. Dude, unironically, I know this is a side joke, but that's something I will generally do. It's like sometimes I'll just get a 1,000-yard stare on you because like, are you okay? And I'll just bring my hand up and just do like a circular motion in front of my forehead. Simply, I have a loading circle right now. Give me a moment.
Fair, dude. Yeah, no,
and then she'll just come back after like 10 minutes, be like, "You good now?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine."
That's funny. But fair. God, yeah, really. We're recording. The recording curse. Yeah, you just gotta look through and go, yeah, no, apparently he's had a lot of adventures. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he has some wacky adventure where there's just, like, alternate forms of people here. I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows what's out there in the other worlds? Can you imagine Roderick but short? That'd be funny. Okay, but,
I was going to say something, I'm not going to. She just...
What were you gonna say?
No, don't worry about it.
What were you gonna say? No. Listen, if you feel like you're gonna get shot, you can whisper it to me. You just gotta bend over a little bit because I can't really, I can't really. What? He can't fucking reach. because technically because of her height, she'd have to bend so she could even fucking whisper to his ear because like the height difference is insane.
I know. It's just the fucking confidence in that fucking sentence was funny. Oh god.
Oh, great.
No, she just doesn't say it.
He's like, okay, I mean, you can write it. You want to try and write it?
She's like, I'm going to go and look for Lucia. I'm not sure where she's at.
I don't know. Tell her I said hi. I want to check on her, but I can never find her.
That seems to be her skill set.
Yeah, I mean, she is a shinobi. She was in the mercenaries for a reason.
Yep.
Alright, well, it was good checking on you. If you ever want to try out my flamethrower, let me know. I'll let you take it for a spin.
The most like
it's real shiny.
Tilt her head like now hold up a minute.
Yeah. Didn't you see when I met you? He pulls it out of the fucking bag of holding. He's like, listen, I polish it every day, and then he just kind of clips it lightly to show off a small little flicker.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah. All right, man.
All right. So next up on the line of who I need to check on, we don't have to worry about Anelia and Dawn because they are at the tavern. They're working.
Yeah.
I need to check on Tiara. Make sure she's okay. I know I got her jewel, so I know she won't be getting sacrificed or getting murdered by the succubus. the art secondary
Yes.
Texas, so she should be fine till we get to the next town. So you
Tiara, Sapphire,
yeah,
triplets, because they are kitsunes, are fine being out in light right
Yeah,
now. Mainly
yeah.
because it's not radiant, so they're fine.
fair.
Tiara is still checking on, Sapphire, who can't come outside because she is a
Fair.
vampire.
I plan to check on Sapphire in a bit as well. So Tiara's inside then? I'm guessing. Is
Yeah,
that-
she's
okay.
with Sapphire more than
Alright.
likely, from what you can guess.
So I'll just go to Sapphire's room, and if I can encounter them both, then that's great.
You would encounter both of them, as I will actually add Sapphire's image to Katsu's
Yeah.
Tavern.
You also forgot to add in the Lupin lady, who's supposed to be traveling with us. Anavana, I think is her name.
Oh yeah, I need to add her.
Yeah, Anavana.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah.
She's around.
Yeah. So he just kind of looked at Tiara and Sapphire and just kind of go, mind if I come in? He's like lightly peeked open the door, like, so you see two eyes peeking in, like, mind if I come in?
Go away.
Oh, okay. He just closes the door slowly.
No, it's a joke. Cats.
How gone is he? He's like halfway down the hall. Like looking down at the ground, walking away. He's like, oh, I can come in.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
Damn. You just hear the most like, damn.
I'm just used to being shooed away. Hi. How are you two doing? You two doing good?
Yes.
That's good.
I am doing fine. She's doing better.
Yeah, how's those burn marks, Sapphire?
Sapphire's skin has almost gone back completely to normal
That's good.
because vampiric healing.
Yeah.
It go burr.
That is
It's
fair.
like, all right, her perfect skin's coming back
Yeah.
slowly, but it's getting there.
How's all your bats? Are they fed? Are they good?
The 150 bats in the room dangling from the ceiling.
Oh yeah. I should bring. I'll get Cryon to bring over some stuff for you, but I know this will probably matter for you, Sapphire. Cryo killed like 9 goblins. That's the ones that were left in the vicinity. I don't know how many he sent flying.
Lunch.
Yeah, I can bring those over. I don't think they'll have much blood, so it'll probably be better for your bats than for you.
Lunch for my bats.
Yeah.
Or 120 bats.
Yeah. Also, I did say I'd make sure you had blood, so just don't
I've
kill
gotten
me,
it for
right?
the Tiara would thankfully let him know that she had gotten it covered
Oh, okay.
the last
cool.
couple days.
Okay,
So, yeah.
cool. Is that-
Tiara's fine with doing that because
fair enough.
she's a demon. She
Fair.
can't exactly. She's a devil. She can't exactly be turned.
You know that is fair. That is fair.
The vampire. I'ma turn a devil. The devil confused. I'm already undead. What do you mean?
Yeah, fair. He's go. All right. Well, I appreciate that, Tiara. But Tiara, have you been hearing any more, demonic whispering, or are we good? I wasn't able to stop
think
the
we're fine.
last one, so okay,
That was when they were working on for a while. So
gotcha. I just didn't know if they started up a new one. I don't know if it's like a hobby of theirs, so I'm just trying to be careful about it. But
fair enough. I don't think it is. That seemed more personal to them than anything else, from what I
Okay.
gauged.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad they got it done then, at least. I don't want to be one to stop them from doing something that means a lot to them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I have too much. You're good on your like rocks and jewels and art succubus,
Yes.
right? She's not threatening you, right?
No, she's happy.
Okay, good. Well, if she ever wants to say hi, she can drop by and say hi. I'm sure everybody would love her.
They better.
Yeah. I honestly, I think they would. I don't know. Would Javina like? Would Javina shoot me for inviting a random arch succubus?
I mean, it's the keeper of the 9 hells, so.
I feel like Javina would get along with her. I don't know. Then again, there's that one god that's showing up now, and they're having all that shit going on. Who knows? Well,
God.
as long as you guys are good, that's what matters. I'm just trying to check on everybody while we're in a resting state, making sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, the 2 of them are doing good. They're vibing.
Great. Where the hell is Anavana?
She is in a tree.
He looks to her and just goes, "Hey,
Hi,
how are you?"
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm not in a fucking cage.
That's
I'm
fair.
fucking wonderful.
Why are you all the way up there?
'Cause comfortable.
I'm coming up.
Alright. Zumba's like, alright.
It
You
should,
do that.
it should be fine. It can support my weight. I'm light as fuck.
He fucking breaks under his weight. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he'll climb up like the most incorrect way of climbing.
Alright, so he climbs up with like his fingertips out, like fucking like claw grip,
Yeah.
like you would do on a controller, but he's doing it on a tree. Like he's got the claw grip, his arms are straight out in a T pose, and his legs are out, and like as funny as he ascends the tree.
I like to imagine it's one of those things where it's like he doesn't want his body to touch the tree though. So it's one of those things where it's like
Yeah.
he's sticking his body slightly out.
Yeah. So he's inchworming his way up the fucking
Yeah.
tree.
But he's inchworming at 15 feet speed.
Uh-huh.
Which is honestly just impressive with the way he's doing it.
It should be 25, shouldn't it?
I think it's supposed to be 25 for Tanuki's, but I said 15 for him because I don't imagine he would be fast about climbing because the way he climbs.
No.
Yeah.
He's ineffective as fuck.
He's an effective Tanuki, but also compared to like any other race, he's pretty fast about climbing.
Oh, God.
So it's one of those things where it's like nobody, Katsu, anyone who looks over at Katsu, they get to see him in the most ridiculous position, and the only bit that isn't touching the tree is literally his body and his ass, and that's literally it. And obviously his face.
Yeah, his legs, his face, his body. It's just his fingertips and toes that are touching as he ascends the tree.
Yeah. And so you just kind of hop onto the branch and just kind of go. So I'm glad you're out of that cage, obviously. You enjoying
Me too.
You enjoying the group?
Yes.
Oh, did you get to know Hazir? That I know you
Yes.
kind of popped his back. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping you two hit it off. He's not really good at making friends.
I'm not either.
Oh. I'll.
I mean, then again, I haven't interacted with many people, so I haven't really tried.
You should try. You know who you should get to know?
Oh,
She's
well,
really
who?
lovely. Mia.
Who?
Mia's the friendliest social butterfly. She might be a barbarian, but she's friendly.
Oh, we'll get along great.
Yeah,
The
you two.
barbarian hops down to go talk to the other barbarian.
He's like, yeah. He just hopped right after her. There's no point in him staying up in the tree.
Yeah. It is the most.
Yeah.
You mentioned she was a barbarian. Anna did not know this.
Yeah.
Anna now has a reason to go talk to Mia.
Fair. Alright. So next up on the list of people that we still have to check on, Cryo, my dear boy, Milil, Yokith, and Thassalis, the trio. I do need to check on Corey. Though she threw a prank at me, so I just gotta double check. I also need to check on Enola, because she's very, very quiet. Honestly, so that's a question if she's still alive. And also you check on Alice. And Carissa.
No, Alice is good. Alice is good.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's true.
you have also interacted with the triplets, and they seem more than happy.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely happy.
And then you interacted with Corey when you were like when you were accusing her of throwing a leaf ball at you.
Yeah.
And she clearly admitted to doing it, and then you went and questioned Roderick on if he did it.
Oh, I was gonna do it as a joke, and then he just wasn't going into he didn't play into the joke. Like it was an obvious like Katsu was like and it was the most like no, it wasn't me. It was get the fuck out of my face. It wasn't me.
that's Roderick's reaction. That's why it's funny.
And then Imrak abused that opportunity. He's like, you can't take a joke.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. So yeah. God. It's like and we know Alice is good because all I have to do is look over and then she's fucking frothing from the mouth probably. Knowing her.
You have no idea where Lucy is.
Yeah, I will never find her. Let's be real, Chief. I'll wait for her to approach me. I'm gonna go check on Inala.
She is vibing with Alora.
Hell yeah, 2 in 1.
They are sitting there having tea.
You just kind of walk over and go, mind if I sit?
Not at all. And a little radiant butterfly is flying around doing circles, like dancing in the fire.
Yeah.
That they've got set up.
Hell
There's a bunch of radiant butterflies like flying around Alora.
Hell yeah.
Because now she can go back to messing with her radiant magic. So she's like,
Damn.
yay.
Fair.
I can do things.
You're just kind of sit down and go, oh, you have little butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I've messed around with Fey magic, but I don't get butterflies though.
Perception
That'd be
check.
sick though. What's up?
Disadvantage.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You.
Fuck, why'd you have to give me that disadvantage? Oh, so the first roll was like a 17, natural 17. I was like, sick. Second roll, fucking dirty 9.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't. Nothing seems off about anything.
Okay.
God.
What the hell is going on? Yeah, no. So, yeah, no, he would just go, yeah, no, I don't really have any Fey butterflies. I know some Fey Wanderers get stuff like that, but I don't have that. But that's cool. I didn't think you'd get like little butterflies being a cleric and all.
Well, I create these. So.
Oh.
Similar to how I create my sides. I just create butterfly.
Okay.
Yeah. Sort of a Fey thing, sort of just I like butterflies. So I create them.
I can get that. I mean, you're literally like a walking butterfly person, kinda. You're a fairy, so it's like you're half butterfly? Kinda.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Like,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like she doesn't have butterfly wings, but she's like, yeah, kind of, yeah, sure. Like, we'll go with that.
Yeah, they're kind of shaped like it. Like that's more what I mean by that. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, okay. You got butterfly wings. She's like, no, I don't. Okay, sure, man. You're a half butterfly. She's like, I know there are half butterfly people in the Fae. I cannot claim to be one of them. Don't like she's not correcting you, but it's that thing in the back of her mind. She's like, you are calling me something that exists, but I don't think you know that, so
No.
I'm not going to correct you.
Neither he nor I knew about this. Yeah, no.
Which
So
is why it's perfect.
yeah.
Like, you see a brief moment of being like, it's fine. And just
Oh,
continuing on with her day.
And he just looked at Eno and go, by the way, how are you doing? I never check on you, and I feel bad about that.
I'm great. I'm actually loving this. This is really fun.
I'm glad. And you don't feel self-conscious about your dancing and stuff, right? Because I know you're a little bit more on the
Not
iffy side
anymore.
and stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because I remember when we first started, you were, if I remember correctly, and I actually know you can't prove me wrong. Laura can prove me wrong. Because you would have bias. you were nervous as fuck. You also
Yes.
doubted your pricing, so
Yes.
yeah. Well, it's good to see you've actually gotten yourself some confidence. That's always good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Looks like at least you're making a friend. You're not just clinging to me
Yeah.
aside for once, which is good.
Hey,
Hey,
Nia's
what?
fun to be near.
She is. She is. When she's not cracking your head open.
She's never attacked me once.
Not you, but she has to be. Wow. You know, I see some favoritism here. That's yeah. That's yeah. No, I understand. That's fair. No, I get it. Not really. It's fine. Oh.
Are you okay? Why are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Am I? She just the most like her 9 intelligence coming out. It's like, am I?
Yeah, God. She's like, no. You're not actually.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Why'd you lie to me?
I'm sorry. Okay. It's like if it makes you feel any better, the Trippeth lied to me earlier today too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they told me.
So we're even.
Yeah, they gave me misdirections, telling me that Emrak, that she was everywhere. They pointed in 3 different directions.
That can be confusing.
Yeah, it was. In reality, she was right behind me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's rough, yeah. Well, hopefully you enjoy some time. I know it's not really a town, but nature can be nice. Len
Yeah,
was wanting
it
to
is
be out of
nice.
nature, so. Yeah.
Len.
I mean,
Fucking a deity from a different world. What's up, fuckers?
That's a
You're
god
in my
from-
domain.
That's a god from my world, by the way, everyone. Because I also DM, I as a person defaulted to Lin out of nowhere because he's also a Lupin. God, Roderick. He just go. I mean, Roderick. Who's a Lin? He like Katsu as an actual person. Like you see him say Lin, you see like he goes fucking dazed. Like fucking his brain explodes. There's like he's seeing galaxies temporarily. And he's like,
He's achieved enlightenment.
yeah.
And then it is stripped away from him.
Yeah, it's like for a split second, it's like his intel went to a 29, and then you see it like go back to that like 14. Like, I mean, Ronrick. Oh, what the fuck happened? Who was that random fucking Lupin I saw out of nowhere? What the hell was that? Why was he wearing a fucking pirate's hat?
God.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yes. I'm glad this is canon.
Uh-huh. I'm forcibly canonizing that.
Yeah. He's like, ow. This shit's fucked. I'm gonna. This is what happens when I stick around. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. You guys have fun, but I'm glad you guys are doing good. The last person I need to check on is, I'm pretty sure just the trio, Yokith, Millel, and Sassalus.
Yep, and they are all interacting.
Yeah. So I strut up and I wave them down.
All right. D20 check. Roll.
Why? Okay. So I don't know what this matters for. This is a natural 14.
All right, cool. So again, it's another drunken strut.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's
She,
natural. I don't know if that has any modifiers, but yeah.
No, it doesn't. It was whether or not you did a seductive strut or a drunken strut.
Gotcha.
That was it. You got lucky.
Fair enough.
Because everyone's around.
Yeah, no, that'd be a problem. That really would be a problem.
Oh god.
But yeah, he's just kind of strolling over and just kind of wave him down. Just kind of go,
Yeah, they all would look over.
how's everyone doing?
Doing good.
That's good to see.
Enjoying not being in locked up and actually getting to be with people.
You know,
That's an improvement.
I'm seeing a trend here. I'm seeing a bit of a trend here because I just got done talking with Anavana and she said almost the exact same thing.
Oh?
Yeah, no, the Lupin lady. No, she was also locked up. We legit when I ran into her, she was actively breaking out of a hostage situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's like, so I guess you're not. I'm seeing a. Hold on, wait. No, I'm seeing a trend here. There's you three. There's Anavana. And there's also Renata, who basically was a hostage to a degree. Because she was being held against her will in the desert for 20 years as a slave. What the fuck? And to add on to it, I am actively a hostage of a goddess of blood and lust. It can't get any worse.
What?
What? The fucking he follows it also with a what?
God, Yoka's not asking. He just leaves it at that.
God.
He knows it's for the best.
Yeah. He was gonna go. So how's everyone? Like actually though, like I know you're enjoying the fresh air, which is good to see. But you enjoying the festivities, making sure that you enjoy the. I know it's a bit different because you're not having to deal with towns. I don't know if you prefer the nature side, but yeah. We'll be doing this for like a few days, just so you guys can kind of camp out and get to enjoy yourselves. Just like probably 3 days we'll be here. So.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Here, just go. Oh yeah. By the way, later tonight, if you want to tell any stories, you can at the campfire. But I know, Baylor, he's gonna be talking about some worlds he's been to in the past. So, yeah, be ready for when he talks about just being spawned into a world completely made out of cheese. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
So, we'll go to the night when you actually get a fucking story from Baylor.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy. As everyone gets to hear a horror story, essentially.
Oh boy.
As Baylor would describe is the reason he ended up in this world.
Yeah.
That a previous world he was in, he was fighting as essentially a knight, and this is back when he would admit to everyone that he is not a soul hunter. He is a soul warrior. There is a difference that he does kind of explain to everyone. But this was back when he was a soul hunter.
Yeah.
And he was actually kind of new at it. So he didn't actually fully understand his own magic that he was using.
Fair.
And he just goes, remember that, I'm coming back to that. And
Oh boy.
He mentions, remember that, I'm coming back to that. Then
Oh,
starts
God.
telling the story.
Oh boy, okay.
So, in this world, in the world that he had died in, he was fighting as a knight, and he was told to go and fight in a pretty big battle
yeah.
that he participated in. And during this battle, they were doing a siege on a castle, and the castle had essentially what he names as ballista as a defense, which ballistas are rare, but in this world, they're more used on boats. Like they're like a bigger boat weapon, or like a capital city has like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But the way he describes it, this city had like 8 or 9 of them as defenses.
Gotcha.
So it's a pretty different like style of like the way they were fighting. Like it was mainly just like charging up and then getting in cover, waiting for the ballistas to fire, and then keep charging up and getting to the next bank of cover.
Yeah.
It was just move quick and don't stay long or you will not survive.
Yeah.
So he describes kind of going through and darting through all the different trenches and different areas they dug out, dodging a few ballistas bolts, and at one point he had decided to try and use the soul magic to attack one of the ballista bolt people. He would mention how it horrendously backfires.
Okay.
As it essentially as the guy gets hit with soul damage, he pulls the lever on the ballista, causing it to fire. But because of the way the guy had the ballista and was mid-turn when he fires it, it not only doesn't fire at all, it launches the ballista bolt into the castle, jamming the ballista.
Ow.
So it was the most like failed successfully.
Yeah.
That works. I didn't kill the dude, but it works.
Works out.
But he would also go in and describe that, unfortunately for that world, he did end up dying in that fight, as when he attacked essentially what he called a grenadier, guy who was chucking a bunch of bombs at people, just causing a massive devastation. He did soul attack on the guy, and the guy threw essentially his entire bomb satchel at him as he died. And it was one of those like, oh, that's not a thing I'm getting out of the way of. So he just unfortunately kind of tanked it for everyone around him.
Yeah.
He just kind of sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
But the next world he ended up in, he would describe it as essentially like almost like a swampland. So it was like a very big change of pace for him. And a lot of the creatures that walked around in that area were essentially like, they were often much larger creatures that were standing often about 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
And on average, the shortest creature in that area was about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Jeez.
And he describes a tribesperson. I'll send an image, and this is the guy he describes as someone that he got along with quite well. And I
Fair
will.
enough.
This
I think it
guy's-
makes sense that since I, as a character, cannot see it, that you should be the one to describe it out loud. But yeah.
Yes, I will. He would say the name though. So, Zonekok, Gunazok. That is the guy's name. He says that guy's name, which is a very weird name that you would not hear in the normal world.
Yeah.
But essentially, he describes he just says to picture kind of more of a minotaur in esque, but more of like a cow-shaped like skull head.
Okay.
A big like 10-foot tall person with essentially like black, like almost like grass coming up out of his back.
Yeah.
Like going down like spines.
Yeah.
With actual like black spines coming out of it in different spurts, with like entire bone armor on his entire body, made out of the bones of more than not just more just enemies that he's had to kill over the years. Often horns that are cut off of the people that he's taken them from, as everyone in this world had essentially like bull horns that were faced forward, so they could headbutt people with their horns. But not have to lower their head and charge. They could just bring their head down and slam their horns into people. As there was no need to lower your head all the way because everyone was at eye level. Everyone was big.
Yeah.
And he had essentially a spiked gauntlet that had about 12 arranged spikes on the back of his hand. So he could backhand people with his right arm. And on his left, he had like 14-inch claws, like bone claws, that he would slash people with.
Gotcha.
And so the only thing that wasn't like fully plated off in bone was like a little bit of his bicep, which was just revealed white skin.
Yeah, yeah.
and then like his minotaur like hooves.
Yeah.
And then underneath all that bone is like leather.
Huh.
So that was what the normal visage for those people, as he's describing. There's a lot of people who are saying like, that is fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
that is a horrifying monstrosity of a person.
Definitely is, yeah.
And according to Baylor, in that world, that was a common like visual for people. That is the type, that was the essentially the barbarian.
Yeah.
That was the people that could take a hit, but they could deal heavy blowback every time they got hit.
Jeez.
So, and he does mention that the claws on those guys, there was often, he actually ended up having to fight someone who was just similar to Zani, and that guy ended up killing Baylor.
Yeah.
As the claws on that left hand picked him up and chucked him easily 20 feet into a tree. Baylor admits quite bluntly that he lived only about a month in that world. That he didn't last long.
I mean, it's fair.
And
that's a pretty rough world.
Yeah, and the way they describe it is that he was greeted as an outsider.
Yeah.
And the first thing they said is, "We don't take lightly to outsiders. What do you want?" So they were treating him as an alien that just kind of invaded their world. So
Sad.
it was one of those, like, once he explained what he was and that it was out of his control, Zani was able to talk the tribe that he was part of to letting him join, under the condition that he would fight and collect food for the tribe. He would have to earn his keep, which he did for the month that he was alive.
Very fair. I mean, hey,
unfortunately,
he
died.
Yeah, but fortunately, he's now here. And also, fortunately, this was not an actual horror story, because there was a horror story, I'm going to be honest. Rest in peace, whoever's beside Katsu.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, the description of that creature is there.
Hell yeah.
He would describe that was a world he was in about a world or two before he got to this one. And he's been in this world for about a year.
Fair.
He hasn't been here long.
Yeah. Just go.
But he does admit that he stopped counting how many worlds he's been through.
That's fair. That's completely fair. Well, yeah. He was just kind of go, well, on the bright side, at least you always have a new adventure to talk about.
Indeed.
That's
and in the next round, I'll probably talk about this adventure.
This
is one of the few positive adventures I've had, to be honest.
Yeah, you should make sure you mention all of us, like, a lot, so you don't forget us.
I would not forget this group.
Yeah.
I can say that with honesty.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Katsu's vibing because that wasn't a fucking horror story, so he's happy. He's vibing, getting to learn more.
Yeah, kind of was because of the creatures that he had to
but it's not like a fucking so it was a fucking Friday night and there's this guy and he comes out of the woods with a cleaver and God, the most like cliche horror story. Most cliche horror story. Fucking Katsu shaking, fur poofy, holding onto someone and they're actively feeling vibration. They're
quaking in his bones.
It's like nobody like affected by this. Katsu, fucking terrified. That's why I said I was like, rest in peace, poor soul, if there's a fucking horror story, but thankfully there's not. So,
the next day, they would head out. Or not head out, they would keep existing.
Yeah, there's gonna be vibes for the next 3 days, just kind of relaxing.
Yeah, so the next day goes by pretty peacefully. Not much happens. Everyone just keeps vibing.
Nice.
Yuko fashions a cloak
Okay.
and gives it to Sapphire.
Oh, useful.
Yeah, so Sapphire is able to come outside other than at
Yay.
night. Because she was there that night, but it's one of those like you turned around, you just saw her eyes like glinting, like just glowing in the dark. It's like, oh god, right in there.
I can definitely imagine it's like Katsu engrossed in the story. He sees the eyes. You see his tail get fluffy for a split second, and then it slowly starts to go back down.
He's like, what the fuck is that? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's just Sapphire.
It's just
It's just Sapphire, just the vampire that can fucking take on this party with her army of bats.
Yeah. Dude, but yeah, no, he's just gonna vibe for that next day, maybe contact Yuvina. So she isn't mad at me for not talking to her. Contact her, grab my blood phone, ring her, or like call her on my blood phone. Kick down the blood door.
God, are you actually going to talk to him?
Yeah, might as well, right? I'm already here. I'm breaking and entering.
So when do you go in, dude? When are you gonna go talk to her?
I'll do it at night as always.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he'll head through the second day.
Yeah, second day at night. She hears breaking and entering, and then he kicks the door open.
Did you reinforce the door just to fuck with you?
No, don't do this to me.
Strength check.
Agony. I actually got a good roll, so I should actually be fine. 19 plus 2.
Barely.
Great.
He kicks the door and he feels the fucking hardened blood go, no, I don't want fine.
Yeah. He's like, I'm breaking and entering. And that's not stopping me. Nice try.
Do you want me to try again? I can make it much more difficult.
Listen, you don't need to actually, listen, you don't really need to do that. You don't have to really, you really don't need to do that.
So what can I do for you, Katsu?
Hi. So, I was just checking in so you don't kill me. Yeah.
I figured.
I know I haven't used your magic in a while. It's because I haven't been in combat. I haven't been in combat. I swear I haven't been in combat.
I believe you.
I used it in the last combat though, in the one where we were dealing with where we have Vanessa. Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. It's
Fucking panic.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Right. Okay. 15 plus. What is it again? 6. 21.
Okay, he sees Felsha watching him.
Where is she at?
She's off to his right, like leaning against the wall, watching him.
He's like, oh hey, Felicia.
Hi.
I mean, you can be part of the conflict. You don't have to be like a loner and stay all the way over there. It's up to you. I mean, you can stay over there if you want. Like, I'm not gonna force you or anything. You don't.
Okay, I'll get closer to you.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just.
He walks over and stands directly next to him.
He's like. It's definitely one of those things where like he looks over at Yuvina and then has to crank his neck to look up at the succubus to his right. It's like a fucking toddler looking up at the adult type of deal. And then he just looks back over into Yuvina.
to mention.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
It's only because he said something that she did this.
Yeah.
It's only because he said something.
Yeah, I know. God, you just go. Why the hell are you so tall?
Reasons.
You're just a unit.
She
You're a unit.
thanks. She
Yeah.
puts her elbow on Katsu's head.
You just go, if I wasn't terrified of you, the most just, if I wasn't terrified of you, I'd fight you for that. Oh god. he as soon as he says, if I wasn't terrified of you, he just trails off from there. He's not gonna complete that. Oh god.
He looks at him and goes, I mean, better my elbow than something else. You're at the perfect level for me to last something else on you.
What the hell else
Just
would
a
you rest? What would you rest? I don't get. The elbow's kind of the normal thing that you use when you do this to people.
Oh god, internet.
Oh,
Oh.
you back?
Alright, good.
You back? Okay, cool. Yeah, he was just gone. He was just gone. I don't know what else you would have rested. I mean, elbows is normally the thing you do. I'm not a coffee table. Don't be putting items on me now.
Do you want to? She's like, do you want an example? Do you want to be shown?
You're terrifying. Is this even optional?
Obviously.
I mean, you can just.
I want to mention, Vena's
Yeah.
just watching this.
He's like. I mean, it's probably just an item, so I guess go for it. It's probably just an item, is my guess. I mean, you're a monk, right? So it's probably like a quarterstaff. You're gonna like balance it or something.
So he says he effectively is sure. I'm assessing.
Yes, because both him and I, as a person, are fucking clueless.
Cool. Perfect. I was hoping for that. Cool. So the succubus rests her tits on your head.
Fuck, dude, why? He's like,
She wouldn't.
God. He's like, that. I feel violated. I feel violated. But to be fair, I did consent, but I still feel violated.
She dips, by the way, after that. She just disappears.
He's like, where the fuck?
She just like,
Go.
you just hear her go, I'm gonna go bother Mirio now, and then dips.
Who's Mirio? Who's Mirio? I'm not
That's
gonna
another
question.
follower of mine.
Oh, that poor soul. No, I'm not saying, wait, no, I
She
didn't mean it that way.
challenges-
She what?
She challenges Felicius to fights quite often.
Why would she do that? That sounds like a bad idea.
It doesn't always go poorly.
So, she wins sometimes?
I think she's won twice out of her 9 attempts.
She won against that lady?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised, but good for her. And that means I also don't want to fight her either. I guess I'm gonna steer clear from both of those people.
No, Miria is one of the friendliest people you could ever meet. Very genuine.
Okay, well, at least I don't have to worry about her hovering over me and trying to kill me. Then that's good. Yeah, I guess I
Mind her companion, though.
She has. Does she have like a Ronrick type of like situation with me? Like, I've got Ronrick.
Yes, but imagine if Ronrick was a rogue who could sneak quite effectively and had 4 knives.
I don't want to imagine that. Why 4
Oh,
knives?
and can wield 4 knives.
Why 4 knives?
And can wield 4 knives.
Why 4 knives? Is it too
Darla.
enough?
Adela.
I don't think I want to imagine Ronrick as a Durla in general. in Joe, I feel like he'd be all the more terrifying to me, because then he can actively just become a displacer beast and chase me, and I don't like that idea.
So how can I help you?
So, I did want to check on something. That whole god thing with the nightmare thing, how's that going? I know it was really not any of my business, but also I did get marked by him, so it's kind of my business.
Yes.
Yeah, how's that whole god thing going? Who the hell is that god?
He's a dead god. I
But he's
made
alive.
sure.
Or did you just
Not
kill him?
anymore.
You killed him? Well, who was he, I guess, then, if you don't mind me asking?
He was a god of the third mind.
What is it? I thought you could only have one brain. So how do you have three? What happened to the second? I'm overthinking this. This is an Eldritch God. What am I even saying?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. I am actively standing in a pool of blood and a blood floor, and I'm surrounded by blood walls and a blood ceiling, and I'm talking to a blood woman.
Yes.
I just got done talking with a succubus. What the hell happened to my life? I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
I'll see ya. This business is prospering, I swear, I promise.
I know, I've been watching constantly.
Constant? I thought you just checked every once in a blue moon. How often are you... I don't want to know. I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'll make sure to sacrifice people to you so you don't... Yeah, bye.
She smiles and waves.
Oh god. Great. He smiles and he nervously smiles and waves, sweating profusely as he opens the door and fucking dips.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, that's all he had to do. I succeed once more, not being murdered or being turned into a fucking bloodbath.
Alright. So the next day,
Yes.
we start out pretty much all fine. Everyone's existing, wandering around.
Yeah.
Everyone's outside, vibing.
Yeah.
As Katsu would be existing, he would feel a tremor through the earth.
Okay.
One that he's sitting there, he's like, what the fuck was that? Is it about midday when that happens?
Okay.
He would notice all of the horses start to get a bit skittish.
Okay.
And they go from skittish to scared as the tremors get increasingly violent.
Okay.
As Katsu would witness as he would see Imrak, Tierra, and the triplets all immediately disappear as they disappear in a flash of red light.
Oh. Okay.
As he would see Yilkith grab his book, flip through it quickly as he's starting looking, he was like, oh, that's bad. As he starts chanting rapidly.
Katsu, I think, is just like running, just like darting every which way. Just like, what the hell is going on? Yilkith, what's going on? What's happening?
He would... I don't know, but I'm trying to open a portal.
Okay. Fuck. Dude, okay. Oh, this isn't
he
good.
would see several more of him start to disappear in reds and blue light.
Yeah. Why are people
He would
disappearing?
also see a thunderbolt strike Hazir, causing him to disappear.
Hazir!
Hazir you're just like, what the fuck? And they're just gone.
Oh god.
As Corey starts to move and then disappears,
Okay.
Emrak is gone.
Yeah.
Emrak is already gone. Yuko is like opens his like, what's happening? And then disappears.
I feel like he's honestly in that point of panic right now because of what the hell's happening. He's watching all of his people just disappear. So he is in an active
Like they are
mo-
vanishing.
Yeah. So what he is doing right now is he's actively looking for who is around and then darting to them, trying to chat with them, and the majority of the time it is them just disappearing.
He would see Yoketh open a portal.
Yeah.
Sassalus and oh, what's the other one? I'm blanking. Yeah, Sassalus and Milil dart through it
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
As Yoketh would dart through as well, as fissures would start opening up through the ground, splitting the party kind of apart as
Okay.
Yoketh moved away from everyone.
Yeah.
As a fissure would separate Katsu and the others from Yoketh and the others, which unfortunately would prevent anyone else from getting through the portal manually.
Shit.
As Yoketh he looks, and it's that look of like, I'm sorry, as he goes through. It's one of those like, he can't fucking stay, because from what he's looking at, he's like, I don't have a choice.
Yeah. No, it's completely fair. He understands.
As Katsu and Baylor reach out, grip, and then
Yeah.
move his arm and throw it, as he hears Ronrick shout, "You bastard!" as Ronrick gets sent through the portal as
Alright.
it shuts.
Jeez. Fair. At least he's safe. At least he's safe.
Ronrick is not happy. Ronrick is fucking pissed.
I get it. I get it. Okay. In this fucking confusion, where is Sapphire and Anavana?
Anavana, you would see Sapphire, she would vanish in essentially a pitch black aura
Okay.
that does not seem to be her own, as she's teleported probably away from this chaos.
Okay.
As he would also start to see like spurts of essentially like magma starting to erupt out of the ground,
Yeah.
as the horses and the carriages have gone in every which fucking way.
Yeah.
As he would also see Carissa, who's currently balancing on top of Cryo because she was working on him passively.
Yeah.
As you would see a flash as she disappears in red light,
Ooh. Okay.
and Alice disappears in another flash of blue light.
Okay. At least they're safe.
As you would see a hand reach out for him,
Okay.
like just kind of appears in front of him.
Yeah.
However, he would see like a golden like glow block the hand,
Okay.
and the hand would disappear into a portal. As he would feel something change, like with him, he's like, I don't know what just happened, but okay. He would feel the ground underneath him shift
Yeah.
violently.
Yeah.
He would hear Baylor shout Katsu as he feels
Yeah.
his soul get grabbed as he is chucked onto another platform, essentially as the ground is splitting apart.
Ooh. Okay.
As Baylor manages to save Katsu from falling.
Here just go. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez, what the hell is happening?
As Baylor unfortunately had to chuck Katsu away, but Katsu is definitely shouting all this.
Yeah. Yeah.
As I think that's mostly everyone gone.
Yeah.
From what he knows, at least.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really have much time to
Yeah.
discern everyone else.
Yeah.
As he would hear Baylor shout, and he would see, as Katsu turned to look, he would see, unfortunately, the ground underneath Baylor give out, and he would fall into a fissure.
No.
as he would strike the ground about halfway down and then fade into blue light as his body vanishes.
You just hear, just like, as soon as he sees him fall, he would just yell, Baylor! But he can't do anything about that.
No. However, he would feel a hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
A very familiar hand.
Yeah.
As the old man is there. Out of fucking nowhere.
Jeez.
As the old man
Yeah.
finally speaks, he says, I think it's time you leave. As Katsu would see a portal open in front of him as he sent through it.
I appreciate it.
As
Ugh.
the old man would he would feel a last, like, immense surge of power from
Yeah.
the old man.
Yeah.
As the old man expends probably what was probably near the last of his energy, he'd probably been getting some people out as best he could.
Yeah.
As Katsu would get on feet.
Alright.
However, he did lose. As you can now reload your page, man.
Alright.
As Katsu would not know anything about where he's at, as he would be in a, like, kind of, like, golden, like, light filled, like, almost like a bubble. That's what it feels like to him.
Yeah.
As he's just kind of free floating for a while. He doesn't know how long,
Yeah.
nor does he really know what's going on.
Okay.
But eventually, he would appear. He would feel like almost like a siphoning as he gets pulled down, as he would fall and appear, as he would land in a bush, in a very different area.
Okay.
The trees are stretching up much taller. There is much more birds chirping, but there's a different type birds.
Yeah.
And he can hear like a lot more insects moving around.
Okay.
As he's looking around at a very different world. He has no idea where he is, and as far as he can tell, he's alone.
Alright.
However, Katsu would feel that from that old man, he also got a fair amount of experience. As
Alright.
Katsu
Yeah.
is level 9.
Gotcha.
As he also gains the feat, Eyes of the Forgotten.
Alright.
As the old man gave him one final gift, allowing him to see into the past if he looks at certain things, allowing them to access memories that are forgotten.
Understood.
However, the hand that reached out for him, it was blocked, and with one of the feats that the old man gave him, from what he can tell as he's kind of now thinking about it, those feet served this double purpose to also prevent certain people from being able to grab him. It blocked someone from grabbing him, and the feat was consumed.
Ah, gotcha.
So he lost the librarian feat, but he gained a different one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Katsu is looking around, as he's kind of looking around in like a jungle-ish setting.
Yeah.
From what he can tell, he's never seen trees this tall.
Yeah.
Things are very different. He can hear the sound of a river, which is at least comforting. It's like a very calming like river. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
where the fuck am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
As Katsu
Will.
now gets to make a choice on what he does.
He's gotta go. I mean, honestly, at this point, he's probably gonna want to try and find his people again. He doesn't know if any of them are alive. Like, he saw them flash. He doesn't know if they're even alive.
Yeah.
So, honestly, finding civilization would probably be the first thing first. Making sure I live.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
hopefully
the
civilization can lead to finding people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's
as
the shot.
Katsu heads towards the river, because civilizations normally start near rivers,
Yeah.
and he has no idea where the fuck he is.
Yeah. And that's also probably the best way to end off, too, is we're going to begin traveling, just like around the river and hope we run into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As unfortunately, from what Katsu experienced, the end of a world.
Yeah.
As the world he knew didn't just go out with a bang, it literally went out with a very aggressive bang.
Yep. I'm hoping the flashes
So.
were people getting teleported, but honestly, you never know. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
He knows Hazir wasn't expecting that fucking lightning bolt coming for him.
Yeah, for
But
real.
if there was a lightning bolt, that was definitely fucking Archon. Archon
Yeah.
had something to do with that fucking lightning bolt. You're like, hey, you don't get to die.
Yeah, the god
So
of
he
lightning.
knows at least fucking.
We know at least Hazir is fine, because the god of lightning, Archon, literally cursed that man. The fact that he got struck by lightning and then sent somewhere, that's Archon. He'll be fine. But either way, I'm going to end it off there. Thank you all for watching this episode. And again, thank you for all the support, by the way, as well. The support's been absolutely insane for this podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. And I hope you guys get to enjoy the future world. We won't have to do as much explaining about the world's past because I get to actually experience it with you instead of you having to get caught up on stuff. So, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you.
We